icebreaker question. Just to go based off of our pre-pod conversation. Which saint are you more scared to see? The saint from the Plan B or the saint from the abortion?
The saint from the abortion.
Abortion, nigga.
Got you.
Cause I didn't even take this nigga. I had a Plan B and I skipped that. Now that's Plan C. Please don't do this, nigga.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Yo, we just started this podcast. Say cool out.
Also, okay.
Breeze out. Like, breeze out.
Side question. Okay, so got that. If you were to create an all-star team,
Oh no.
right? But this all-star team is the racist Olympics.
Oh.
Who is your top 3 racists you're adding to your crew as you as the coach? Go.
You, my dad.
Me?
Yes. You, my dad.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And your dad too.
Yeah,
Damn.
number 3. I don't know who number 3 would be.
Pops caught a stray. Okay, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, he be on that
You,
shit.
you could use celebrities. You
And
could
there's
use people that you
it's
know.
okay. It
Like,
doesn't matter. I like you guys because you guys are pretty straightforward.
No,
with
but
it.
you need one more.
It's okay. I'm this white guy at my work.
cards. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Gibbs.
Damn.
You can use any fictional. You can use any. It doesn't have to be people.
I
That
love
you know.
how he put that in after because I already said him.
But I don't want to.
No, I mean that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
So
That's what I
like,
meant.
Fuck, I don't even want to group like a whole country, right?
This is easy for me. I'm gonna have like 2
Like
different
for
teams.
me, it's like it's easy. Like
Go ahead.
fuck multiple Polish people I know. That's why I said I don't want to group. I don't want to group, bro. I don't want to group.
Yo, this is a bad question.
Yeah, like, I don't want to
I
group.
should not have started this pot like
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
we
That's
might have
true.
to.
We here though.
And then my pops is the worst. And then I'll
Yes.
probably nominate myself.
The coach. You're the coach. You're putting yourself
You're
on
the coach. You're the coach. You're the coach.
Yo, he's putting himself on the field.
Yeah.
Gives putting himself on the field.
Gotta run the route, fam.
Yeah, I hear that though. I hear that.
You guys are crazy.
DV.
I'm starting an all-star group.
Oh no.
My starting 3 at point guard.
Oh no.
Uncle Ruckus. Number 2. I'm getting Andrew Tate.
Nigga, mute this nigga's mic, dog.
I don't have the
Uncle
controls.
Ruckus.
I don't got the controls.
And then for the center, I'm putting as actually the power forward as Donald Trump. Easily.
Not wrong.
I'm
He's
not.
up there. I wanted to put Trump, but I wasn't. I nominated myself instead of him, man.
You're not wrong.
Okay.
Nah, because like he's super racist, but like
He is.
we don't know how racist he really is.
you don't know how
He's
far he might
worse than
go.
us, like,
Don't push him.
I
Don't push
coulda
him because
said-
he might
nigga, I
actually
could have
show
said
you.
any nigga in Texas. Like we could have grouped in niggas. You know what I mean?
Again, I wasn't in Texas long enough to really see that, but from what I saw, I didn't see any of that. I saw a lot of
What
love
part
from
of Texas were you in?
Katy, Texas, and I was also in
Where's Katie?
Just
it's
outside
like a-
Dallas.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Milton, for example. But I was also in Houston as well too.
There's niggas out
right.
there though.
Yeah, and I was gonna say the 2 parts I was in. I was in like the white area, and then I was also in like the culture
But
as
you
well
were,
too.
but then
It's a mixture.
remember, in those same racist like places, they have the whites that love us.
Yeah,
Yes.
Because
that's what
they're
I got.
fighting on.
That's what I
like,
got.
on like what those KKK kind of people are dealing with. They're
And
fighting.
they don't
on
like
that.
them at all. They hate that. Like, yo, this doesn't represent us. It's like whenever that one black person steals from somewhere, and now everybody
Yeah.
thinks all like, no, this is
No.
just this one person.
Exactly.
That's how they feel about the whole KKK
Yeah, they
situation.
love it, but
Can't
they,
compare me to
then
the
they
next
love to forget, like, bro, where'd y'all find this land from?
Real
You
shit.
know what I'm saying?
Who
Like,
built this for y'all?
Who did that? Eh?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
My backup,
My man said he has reserves.
your reserves.
No, I have a couple reserves.
I have Dr. Umar
Hey.
just to fight off the whites,
Okay.
right? Make sure everything's straight. Who else? You guys remember the show with Al Bundy? You guys, it's an
Yeah.
older
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
But Al Bundy is one of those characters where he would always like just show his wife while gone kind of
Yes.
thing. So
Yeah,
I know
They
there's
had
some
2 kids and like
Yes, yeah.
old school kind
great
of show.
Great.
Yeah,
He carried that
yeah.
show. He carried
Funny
that show.
show.
But that's one of those where I know you racist inside.
Yeah.
I know you racist. And I want to show you guys some crazy shit my mom said. I'm sure I told one of you guys this, but this was during Carnival last year.
You're gonna expose moms like that?
Yeah, for sure. Cause you're gonna have to beat this, okay? And we're jumping up, and then, yo, again, whenever we touch down in Grenada, we feel like we're in our bag. So the confidence is on our thou wow, okay?
I'm done, bro.
So then my mom sees some Chinese people, okay? She jumping up, she's I was like, yo. I was like, yo. Two different reactions. I'm dying. And my sister's just like, Mom, you can't say that. And I was just like,
nah, like in Grenada, you could say that, eh?
I know. But
In Grenada,
Yeah, you're gonna have to beat that for sure.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
It's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna take her out. I'm gonna swap her for Russell Peters. At least he gets paid to be racist.
Yeah, like,
Facts.
and I'm gonna say something for all of us, even our dukes. Try and defend us a little bit.
I hear that.
Why you nominated your dad? Why I nominated mine and myself? Like, we're only racist to people that are racist to us.
100%.
You know what I mean,
Fair.
The smoke that we get, we give back.
bro? We show
Yeah.
love, especially
always
Caribbean,
show
especially Caribbean people. We show love to everybody.
We always.
Yeah.
Everybody.
It's an unapologetic kind of thing. Yo, we gotta turn this off because niggas are not gonna focus, and I'm not doing this spot for real.
Yeah, real shit.
For real. For real.
I showed niggas this before.
Yeah, niggas are smiling at the. yeah.
That's what I nigga
Nah,
before.
nah, nah. All right, let's start this pod, y'all. Let's start this pod.
I said it must be, cause a nigga got
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
bag in the mouth.
Let me get my levels right, huh?
O's at the shows, they stripping at the clothes. College girls write a nigga name.
All right, long time no pod, huh?
Real shit.
They get locked jaw.
Back in the stew with it. Back with the guys, huh?
You were getting trouble by DVD.
Nigga, we gotta cut this shit out.
It's all good, yo. It's all good. This is one of those episodes. This is a catch-up episode for y'all. I like that we're on Roundtable because I don't care about playing music in the back. So we here, y'all. We here.
I would prefer the aces, ain't no different when you chase it.
I want to do a little man of the year kind of thing on the pod. Like, who have we noticed is just killing it this year in the media, or whoever else we think is just killing it.
Damn.
This is gonna be one of those pods. Again, we're catching up, so we're gonna talk
baby.
about the elections. What was happening during elections? Huh?
Baby. Come on.
We're gonna talk about Tory. Hey, and real quick, prayers up for Tory.
Yeah,
prayers
man.
up for Tory. We're gonna get into that later on.
Crazy week.
Well, you already know what time it is with us. And yeah, yo.
With the riff rap, bitchin' with your
I
bitch
said it
ass.
must be, cause a nigga got dough.
Right.
Nah, let's go.
In the mouth full of gold.
Kind of rusty this episode, so allow mans to cook.
Yeah.
Allow mans to get the levels right, the notes and all that.
So, niggas
Let's go.
Opening up apps I haven't opened up in 2 months.
Hot
The fuck?
minute.
till you get
I haven't seen Gibbs in 2 months. Woo.
Telling you.
Nigga, I turned 30.
One time.
I turned 30, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Happy motherfucking birthday to Big Gibbs, Papa Gibbs, Papa G.
Man went from unks to grams.
Telling you.
Damn.
Uncle
nigga.
Grabs, right? Damn.
Damn.
No, you stop. You stop. That was a violation.
Let's go.
Yo, man, kick this nigga out his old crib, nigga.
Ah,
Oh my gosh.
I ain't going nowhere.
This is gonna be one of those pods. So I hope you guys are ready. And it's us, yo.
Crazy work.
All right. What we got? Let's drop here. Huh? Huh?
It's RoundTableTalk.
I'm your host, Deavon. Goddammit. This is episode 148. Hopefully, I don't know.
So, something like that.
Causes and stew. Oh wait, no. Let me get my drop first. So I was like, wait, hold on. We got Gibbs and stew, and yeah.
He forgets I edit this shit. I'll just switch it. I'll just switch it.
Oh, man.
We got Causes and stew, and we
on
got Big Gibbs, huh? Big Gibbs and stew. Come on, man. Come on.
Bounce.
Okay, so let's give a recap to our listeners on what we've been doing. just since we've been gone, yo. Our last episode was with Maurice, so shout out to Maurice.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna let you guys know something. We did record a pod prior to, but the energy and all this, like, I'm happy that pod didn't come out.
Low key, I'm happy it didn't come out either.
There's a lot of things that we were saying about that pod, even myself, especially with the Tory shit. I was talking crazy.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Things happen for a reason.
Yes.
Yeah, things happen for a reason. Unfortunately, our editing software was not working, and like a whole other things. We're traveling.
God did.
Yeah,
It's okay. No, it was perfect. It was perfect. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Gods, what's up with you? Katy, Texas, Dallas, Texas, a different environment.
Yeah, been traveling for a bit. Had the opportunity to go to Texas. We talked about that as well. Had the opportunity to slide out with the Mandem to go to Montreal. That was a great little Mandem trip, little 4-day trip.
For sure.
Great vibes, great time.
Which trip did you like more?
Montreal. Montreal. I feel like Texas for me was more like family oriented and like just a lot of schedule stuff.
Right.
When we went to Montreal, it was more just like laid back, chill. Like we
We'll figure it out.
We'll just do as the like we didn't even know what we're gonna be doing when we get down there. So it's like go with the flow, see what's popping, cook, chill out, play games, and see what the clubs are saying. So that's what it's really about.
Well, we did kind of cook. We had some issues. I think when we do Mandem trips, I love it because we get to see how the Mandem act outside of the city.
Of course.
Very important.
Yeah. I'm thankful though. I've been able to travel with all my Mandem. Like, been able to travel with Johnny. Shout out Johnny. Been able to travel with Juan. Shout out Juan. Been able to travel with you as well too, DR. Like, yo, it's good to see everyone in the same spot, just doing what we need to do.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
It's definitely a blessing. But we're not gonna skip over this this talk here. So we had duties in the house.
We did. Yeah.
We had
Take
duties.
us in.
So
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. You're gonna laugh at this.
Personally, I felt like I was the group leader in a way. We're gonna organize.
He booked everything. He booked the Airbnb. That's his. We delegated DV as like, yo, you're gonna book the Airbnb.
Organize everything.
We'll swing the dollars.
Yeah.
Like whatever needs to be, let us know.
Right. So I was like, okay, yo, what we're gonna do for food is we're gonna do XYZ and we're gonna do like this, da 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 da. Because I pretty much was taking quarterback on food.
100%.
Okay. So we organize food, we got everything. No man does no foolishness. Hey, if you say you're gonna give your man's back dollars, do it. This friend group, I'm never worried about that.
I'm never worried about it.
Never. And I'm adding Gibbs in there too. And Kevin.
Never.
Never. So anyways, we handled our business. I just needed to say that because I don't like when mans do that. And technically he didn't even.
Hey, if it chased them down for it too, right?
Terrible.
I didn't even want to. It's like, bro,
it's like, yo, why do I even have to do this?
Before we go forward, that happens a lot in other friend groups.
Yes.
Like it happens, and that's like that's the way where people come in is like money's the root of all evil. Like no,
that person's a fucking dick and they only care about themselves.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's actually all
exactly.
Yeah.
There's not like that's a big situation.
Shit.
So
anyways,
continue.
We started to cook. It was lit, right? And I said, okay, yo, Johnny, do you know how to fry chicken? He said yes. He said yes instantly.
I forgot about this.
And you believed it?
Oh.
It's been a while.
And you
Sorry,
believed
guys.
it.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Allow me.
Hold on. Just my little interlude.
Yeah, it's all good.
Y'all believed it?
Yes, because again, I'm not expecting mans to. Yeah, what? Johnny likes to cook, but I'm not expecting mans to be capping.
I'm gonna be so honest here, just because I know Johnny.
Should we change?
I'm not hugging that one still. I would have said nah.
No, but we know him to cook. Like we know him to cook. Cause know him to cook, right? So he said
yes. He was cooking when we were in high school,
right? So, anyways, starts to cook.
Cheese and hot dogs is
No.
He was actually making like the chicken and like the burgers and shit. Like he was making some food. So
well, based on this story, it don't really sound like it was too great.
So
let's continue.
He starts off with the chicken, right? And I noticed something instantly. As he's making space for the shits that is allegedly just cooked, he adds in a fresh batch. I'm like, yo, fam, hold on. You can't do that. So I had to explain that.
Gordon Ramsay, where are you at?
I swear Deavon might have made that joke as well too about Gordon Ramsay.
Probably.
You need the kitchen nightmares.
But I just felt like, yo. Nacho, like, yo, big dog, like, you can't be doing this because this batch right here is supposed to be the cooking batch, and this is, you know what I mean? Like, there's ways to cook this shit.
Yeah.
So, male ego. Yo, I said I could cook, but I didn't really know how to cook it. Male ego thing.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's okay. I take over the shits.
I think that's a very important thing that people don't understand how dangerous it is to cook raw chicken with cooked chicken, because obviously
You don't
Yes.
understand.
people don't understand that.
There
Like,
we
and that's
go.
okay. Like,
Salmonella is
it's
one of the ones that
big ones that you
nigga.
can really get.
there's
deadly
There's
sick.
no vaccine for that.
No, there's no real. Yeah.
Just dead.
stomach pains, and
Yeah, you know.
it's tough. So I take over. I'm handling business, okay? And then this is one of those fried chickens where I said, okay, after I'm gonna fry it, but I'm not gonna fry it up to cook. I'm gonna fry it up and then put it in the oven.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put some sauce, seasoning, all that shit.
yeah.
So I do that. Guess which man was pressing me about, yo, is the food ready? Guess. Just guess.
Nigga, I don't have to guess.
Yes.
Nigga. We named. There's only two niggas in this story.
Say
you
it.
and Johnny.
No. Him.
I was. 'Cause you know what I didn't know? I didn't know. You know what the problem was? I didn't know. I thought the chicken was because
Nigga, were you lost?
No, hold on. One, DV loves a part of where the temperature of the chicken was too high, so the outside
Johnny's
was
first
getting,
batch.
The first batch was getting too
Yeah,
crispy,
Johnny's
so the
first batch.
outside looked cooked. But I didn't. Looking at it, you couldn't tell. So I'm looking at all
Can
the
I
chicken.
just say one
I'm looking
thing,
at the chicken's looking dry, and I'm like, yo. So tell me how we take the chicken out, put it on the plate.
No, don't rush it.
Let me
Cause
just say-
that,
let me
don't
just
rush
say-
it.
I want to say one thing. When
ahead.
I fry chicken, I don't even have one of them measuring sticks to see internal temperature.
No,
or
I don't
any of that
either.
thing. So if you're measuring temperature, nigga, you know you fucked up.
I'm not measuring temperature.
That's how you said the temperature.
No,
he's
fam.
preheating
He
it
had
just
it
to
on
look.
low. He had it
Oh,
on
the
high
temperature of the
of
oven.
Yeah.
He had it on high.
high.
Oh, you mean on
So
the burner?
Yeah, the burner.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
the outside was crispy, like it was it was like looking burnt.
But that was just
And
the
then-
first batch. That wasn't all.
Yeah.
So then I'm looking at something, I'm like, yo. But then obviously the outside got too burnt, so the inside was not cooked properly.
not-
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. So then pause, because Cuz did not open the shits to see, yo, if they look fire, good or not.
You didn't cut it?
He just said, yo, I'm hungry. Let's eat. And then he started going off extra. Yo, it's been in there for 3 hours. Yo, fam.
a minute.
Not 3 hours, not even an hour. I'm telling you
Well, it
guys.
can't be. If it was
this is one of
fucking
those
3 hours,
this
nigga,
is
it
one
would
of
have looked
those-
as black as this.
This is one of those where, yo,
The outside was looking low key black like this.
this is one of those where, but this is one of those where, yo, your hungry belly is turning you into a monster right now.
I was hungry.
Your hungry belly is turning you
I was
into a
marred.
monster. Who? This is not even who
And
you
I
are.
was looking at it, I'm like, fam, that's done, dog. Tell me how I take my first bite.
Hold on. Wait, you're rushing the story. You're rushing the story. So I'm just like, okay, if these niggas want to eat, fine. They gonna eat, but it's just gonna be them two. I'm gonna do
You're
something
not
to
eating that shit.
No, because I know it's not ready, and I'm preparing the food. So I kind of know what the fuck is happening here, and I'm just like in my head, damn, why is Cause doing this?
I'm
Like, I don't-
hungry, man.
Yes.
But we've been cooking for hours, Gibbs. We've been
Nigga.
cooking for
But
fucking
it's
hours.
patience,
I'm telling you
it's
right
patience,
now,
it's patience,
fam, bro.
I was the dishwasher. This is when my role was the dishwasher that trip. I was like, bet.
He's handling
I'm
business.
hungry, bro.
He's handling business.
I'm telling you right now.
Like, yo, you guys,
nah,
this,
but you gotta
this
be
chicken,
patient, fam.
this chicken's been fried at 2:00. It is now 5. What's happening?
No
He's putting extras.
way.
She's putting extras on
No
it. He's putting
way.
extras on it. It's okay. It's okay. He's putting extras on it. It's all good. No, it's all good. I'm here for that too. I'm here for that too, goddammit. So anyway, causes beacon. I'm like, all right, y'all got it. I'm gonna get ready for it tonight. I'm gonna shower, whatever. I come back. I feel nice after that shower. I'm feeling blessed. I come back. All mans have their plate clean, but I'm noticing something on Johnny's plate. I'm looking at the I'm looking at the bone, and like,
It's red. It was
I'm like,
pink,
why is
pink and red. Yeah.
the chicken or the bone red and all this shit?
DV sees my. I didn't even eat through
So
mine.
wait,
Pause.
there were thighs or legs?
Legs. So I'm just like, bro, what's happening
Yeah, it
here?
wasn't-
And then I'm like,
It wasn't done.
this is one of those where I'm like, yo, this is the biggest I told you so. I'm putting this back in the oven.
No, you asked me like, yo, how's the chicken? I'm like, fam, it needs to go back in. And you're just looking at me like, nigga.
You finished yours?
No. I left meat on mine because I was like, I
No,
realized.
yeah, it's not.
I took a first bite and I took another bite. I'm like,
You took another?
But Johnny, Johnny,
hold on.
I took another.
Oh, yeah, you know the complexion, right? So all I'm
And he
gonna
comes to me,
say,
he's like, "Yo, I was chicken," and he's like, "I go away." I'm like, "Yeah."
I have one thing to say.
Yeah, it's my I can agree.
It's okay.
I don't mean to go and big up my thing and everything, right?
Go ahead.
Nigga, I remember one time, we got some chicken or whatever, and she bit into it, like my girl, right?
Okay.
And like, when you can see, when there's like it's not blood, but like it's reddish.
Red.
Yes.
Chicken
inside,
should
like,
not. Yeah.
Or like brown. She was done. I'm not eating that. And I said, wow, you're not a nigga, but you're a nigga.
I love that. I love that.
Put it back in the oven after it tastes amazing.
Yeah.
It,
Oh, it was
tastes,
good
it tasted
after.
amazing. So that was just the male ego kind
y'all
of thing.
playing
But it was
with
fun
death.
though.
How did Johnny do? How was his stomach after?
Johnny was straight. Johnny's been using. Johnny was
They're
using the
accustomed to
washroom.
that,
Johnny was
right?
using the washroom the whole.
Yeah, they're accustomed to that. Right?
I think Johnny spent more time in the washroom than anywhere else in the spot.
Yeah,
For
he's
sure.
accustomed to that.
For sure.
so.
Yeah.
Should we give just a recap of just how Montreal was for
Yeah,
us?
for sure.
Yeah.
I think starting out, taking the train.
We took the train.
I personally want to see how the flight is. The drive, I'm not gonna do. I'm not doing the drive. That's too much. The train is cool, uncomfortable, but
How long is the train?
it's about 5
5
hours.
and
Five,
change.
That's
five,
like
yeah.
that's like the drive though.
That's,
Yeah.
But then you're driving. But like in the
Yeah.
train, you're just kicking it with your man, damn, drinking,
yeah, you're
and whatever.
cooling, yeah.
Do not buy food on the damn train. That's one
Oh, you
thing.
want to talk about
They
it?
didn't cook the chicken.
Cook. It's like Cos was doing a pre for the chicken.
Gibbs, that turkey club or the hell I had,
You bought a turkey.
Gibbs, it was cold. It was. I have sensitive teeth. I bit into that shit, brother. When I tell you my teeth are hurting, eating this cold turkey, cold cheese, cold bread, cold like lettuce. I'm like, yo, this is
Everything.
terrible.
I wanted to
shit, yeah.
highlight that too. You guys are monsters eating these cold sandwiches.
I can't.
At the deli, at Sobeys, at just the Metro, wherever you're getting cold sandwiches and not warming it up, you guys are demons. Demons.
Mind you, before we got on the train, Deavon and Johnny were like, yo, I'm gonna get food. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wait because I already ate before I left. So I was like, yo, I'm good till I get to the train. Johnny get some food. Deavon get some food. Or some Chinese food.
I should just beat legs, fam.
No, DB ordered some food and he killed me. He
some
was eating. I
bullshit.
look at him. I'm like, he's liking that. He's eating and like
Where'd you get the Chinese from? Like on the
Tied up
the
the
train?
bag.
At Union.
at Union. He tied up the bag. He's like, yo, this is the worst food
Saying
I
Union
ever
Chinese is
gotten.
ass?
It was Shanghai
360?
And that shit was terrible. It was at the
It
point
was
where
cheese.
the chicken either was raccoon or cat or it was food from yesterday.
Okay, so
I think it's food from yesterday.
I could roll with the latter, but I know.
I'm gonna just say one thing for Shanghai. 'Cause I'm an avid.
Sorry.
We love all kitties out here, right? So
Especially the fat
I'm
ones. I mean,
I'm an advocate for Shanghai 360
word.
at Square One. Nigga.
Okay.
Well,
They just opened
Maybe-
this morning.
I mean,
Like when DV got it, they just
oh,
opened.
Yeah.
no. That was like 6 years ago. I haven't eaten it since,
Oh,
right?
sugar.
So like, I don't know what kind of shit y'all got, right?
I didn't
But
get it.
back in the day, fam, the way I used to pack up the noodles for me, nigga, I didn't give a fuck.
A lot of these places were a lot better back then, but I feel like now, like the quality of
They
food
got more
and it's got,
modernized and
yeah,
thing
it
too.
got
They're
more
trying to just
shaky.
produce.
They're trying to save money on
Yeah,
certain
yeah,
cut
yeah.
ends as
For
well
sure.
too. So
For
yeah,
sure.
when DV said he threw out the food, I'm like, fam, what you threw out the?
And that's like a.
Wait, you dashed it?
That's a.
DV,
No.
that's what I was surprised.
BV
bro.
does not throw
That's
out
what I'm
food.
saying.
Okay, so all mans know.
I thought it was in his bag the whole time, and I asked him like, "Yo, where's your food?"
It
He's
is
like,
religion in my family not to throw out food
Can't
because
throw
we've been
food,
broke.
fam.
Yeah.
So we've had to eat the luncheon meat, and my mom starved. Like I've been trained not to throw out food
Mm-hmm.
ever. Dog, they were trying to poison me.
I think it was food from the day
Listen,
before.
I love.
Fam, they
couple
just
of days.
opened. They opened that, for example, 7. DV had that food by 7:15. That means it was not fresh.
Yeah, but I ate Chinese food the day after, fam is blessed. That shit's been there for 5 days.
Oh no.
nigga.
Okay. Well,
At least.
DV knew, and DV was like, "Nah, I'm throwing this out." And I thought
At
DV had it in his bag the whole time, and I'm like, "Yo." So I'm like, mind you, I got the little breakdown from my brother, which honestly I shouldn't have listened to. That's my brother, thinking the food's supposed to be nice on the train. Brother, this is like packed up food. It's pre-made food.
Yeah.
That turkey sandwich was in the fridge the whole morning. It's cold, brother.
Morning, fam. I've
Tell
been
me
there
how.
for like 4 days.
Tell me how Gibbs. I got a beer. I got a sandwich. They brought me the machine. $21. I said $21.
I've
I've only seen 2 things. Tap my card. I eat this. I'm like, I eat half of this nonsense. I'm like, this is terrible. I drank the rest of my beer.
21. So like for me, when I feel hungry, when like I'm going somewhere and shit
Eat
like
licks.
that, because I already know the experimenting with other people. Like, I don't go to restaurants anymore, guys. Yo, the last time me and my girl went to a restaurant, I think it was, maybe like 2 years ago. It's not an anniversary, like a Valentine's, something like that, right? Or like a birthday. And we ate it after I already told her I don't want to go because we ate there before and it's not
Wasn't
not
good.
the same restaurant, just in general.
Yeah.
Right.
We ate the food and I'm like,
It's not worth the money.
what is this?
Yeah. It's not, you could have cooked better than that. You could have saved money.
But not
cooked
even
better than
that. The amount of food I just eat,
It wasn't.
it's not even
Yeah,
up to
it's not
par.
even up.
Yeah.
Now I go home, my belly's griping.
And you spent money already. Stupid.
So Montreal now. After the food and all that.
Overall, really good trip just because we were able to go outside, just have fun, just play our own game, do what we really wanted to do. 2, it was Deevy's first time going to Montreal, so it was great to see the way he wanted to interpret things and the things that he planned as well too. Like, we went to a museum off like the strength. We didn't even know it was there. Didn't know how much it cost, but it was like a great way just kill time and just like see different aspects of like Montreal. And yeah, it was a good trip overall. Like just going out
Solid.
and spending time with the mandem.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
that's solid.
Highlight of the trip versus low light.
Ooh, I would have to say the first night going out to the club and like just getting the booth and just like hanging with all the mans and just like teeing up.
A lot of jokes came from that night.
A lot of jokes came
that
from
we
that
will
night.
not share on this pod, but
Exactly,
was
but-
told gives after. There was a lot
There's
of
a
stories.
lot that happened that night.
If the low
So,
light's not bought that chicken, I don't know what can be a low light.
I don't know what the low light is that the B&B had bare ants.
yeah,
Maybe.
big ass ants
Is he?
and
We killed
spiders.
At least about 10.
fuck.
We killed at least about.
no, there's no we. I did.
No, not just you. Definitely not just you. See?
No, there's
Nigga,
even
I'm not involved,
Like,
eh?
Kordell kill me. I'm like,
No. See, he's capping again.
oh, this.
Because
All right,
sometimes I can't see him. So I'm like, yo, if you see it, kill it. But
Stevia,
I'm not scared to kill insects. Insects are
No,
nothing. to
Vivi's
me.
not.
There's some
I'll be an
spiders, yo.
advocate because for where I stay at, when I'm there in the basement with them centipedes,
Yo,
anything more than 2 legs, I always say I don't ramp with.
doesn't
right?
matter what it
Gibbs
is.
is like when the
Anything
elephant.
more than 4 legs,
Catch it at
okay,
work.
now I have to kind of allow you, right?
16 legs.
16. What talking about? We're talking about centipede. That's 100. No, sir.
That bit running.
Spiders is the worst thing on the planet, and centipedes is a curse from the fucking devil. I swear on everything.
That
Yeah,
might be the low light, like just the ants. But we had a great time. Also, the people in Montreal are super friendly.
they are.
They're like way more friendly.
They're different than also here.
Also, you guys lied to me, not y'all, but you guys lied to me on the socials and all that.
Oh.
Like, I'm here thinking, oh, we're going to Montreal. Oh shit, we wabbit hunting.
No.
I'm going to Montreal. I barely see any wabbits. I'm saying that on purpose. Rabbits. I can say rabbits. Because I'm thinking there's bear snow bunnies.
It was a lot. It was
And I'm seeing bear
mixture.
Spanish,
Yeah.
Latinas. I'm
Mixture.
seeing bear beautiful, gorgeous black women. Like beautiful
Yeah.
black women.
Yeah.
To the point where we're in the spot. We were in the spot the last night. And we're just like, yo, because it's an African event we went to. And we just went there off the strength. Again, a lot of our actions
Off
at
the
night was
strength.
just off the strength.
Yeah.
I'm just hearing this, eh?
So
Just so everyone knows.
we're in the spot and we hear the music. So we're like, okay, let's go. Whatever. Let's
go.
Start teeing up. And as we tee up, the spot gets more crowded. But it was just an all black event. And it was one of those where I'm like, yo, if we got a booth
it would have been bear
or if
planned
we
out, yeah.
pulled up with Ellie, because I mean,
course,
like,
that's
it's
his
different.
Question: The booths, how do they move? Like, yeah, you have to buy like you know out here if you want to catch up booth
geeked.
in Toronto, nigga, you have to spend at
$800.
least fucking like a rack.
It was
right?
some places were like 4 something to about like 1,200. That was like the range of like
Yeah.
booths. Like that's the lowest and also the highest we saw. When we went out the first night,
And y'all niggas did that shit.
hold on, let us explain. We went to like one spot where it's like it was a good vibe, great vibes as we walked in. It was like a 25 or 20 to get in. 1-2s walked in. The vibes was like super low. It was like one of those where like, you go to a fete way too early and like no one's like really there. We were playing it out, we're cool, and they're playing some good tracks. Like we're chilling. And then we realized there was a booth, and like no one was there. There's no reserve signs. We said, "Yo, we're gonna post up here. This is gonna be a little spot."
That was a great
So
story.
then we got the menu for like the book, like for the bottles. We're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Mind you, we budgeted for like at least 600.
Oh, you guys are already prepared.
We're
Yeah.
we're prepared to get a boost somewhere, depending on what night it is and depending on the vibes.
Y'all are better than me. Eh?
So we saw it as like a 200 a man. So we're like, we saw the bottle. We're like, oh, minimum spend is what? 1 bottle? Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Bet. So we held on the booth.
So you mean like 2 bills a booth?
2 bills, like basically 1 bottle. That's what we were looking at.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you
so
just spend 2 bills?
that's and we expect to spend.
doing whatever tax, and
We
then handle
expect to
that.
spend
Like a
200.
250.
We supposed to spend 200 a man, so we're like, oh, this is light.
A man?
Yeah, we're spending 200 a man easily. Like,
Expecting
at max.
just because of stay out here. Yeah.
So we're like, okay, bet. Like, yo, let's get this 1 bottle and see where it goes. Like, see what happens, right? So we cop this booth. We got it. He's like, yo, let's order the bottle at 1. So Johnny's like, nah, let's order the bottle earlier. I'm happy we low-key ordered the bottle early because it took a hot minute for that bottle to
So
come.
we ordered the bottle.
It does.
We ordered the
Hot
bottle.
minute.
Was when the ops pulled up. Was it before or after we ordered the bottle?
It was after.
So so we ordered the bottle. The
Federales
ops,
pulled up.
close enough, right? So these next guys are just like they're talking to Johnny about like, yo, this is our booth, whatever.
Apparently.
And Johnny's just like, yo, dog, I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing
Didn't
that.
even hear what Johnny said,
Yo,
but
Johnny
his
body
facial,
that?
Johnny's
His
Johnny
facial
leveled
expression?
up from before.
He
Johnny
bodied
leveled up
that?
from before.
his facial expression said like,
Dog,
piss
just
off,
move.
like
Yeah.
buzz
Real
off.
nigga,
We're not
nah.
here.
Because I'm
Yeah, you guys
watching,
talking
Yeah,
about-
we're prenup. We're prenup.
I'm watching them and I'm watching Johnny's like, it's like
You guys didn't.
no, there's
No, but
nothing.
there's nothing
yeah,
to turn
there's
up
nothing
about.
to turn up about.
No,
When-
not turn up a butt. I'm gonna stand there, nigga.
Oh,
We're
we're
there,
there.
we're there.
We're
Okay,
table like
we're
this.
there.
Johnny's
We're
there.
Okay,
The man and them
yeah,
are there.
they're
Me
talking
and
to
DV
him.
Me and DV are here and they're talking
But they're
to him.
talking to
and we're
him.
like,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
watching it. We're like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever it
let me
is,
see.
like,
Y'all
yeah.
niggas talking about. Yeah.
So then Johnny leans over. He's like, "Yo, they're saying that we have their booth." And you know what I did? I pointed to the door to where like to come in from. There's a booth at the front door. Like, you
But
guys
it's a
can
trash-
come. It's a
trash
trash
booth,
booth.
it's trash.
I said, yeah, they can take
Hug
that,
that,
one.
yeah,
Hug that.
hug
We're
that.
here.
It's
It's like when you go to a restaurant and you get the table that's right by the door.
Like by the
It's
washroom.
like-
Yeah.
It's
Like,
Why do you
don't
want that? But
yeah.
nigga, why do you guys show up at that time, pussy?
We came there. We came there on time, and we had already bottles coming. I don't care how many bottles
real
you're
sure.
ordering.
You guys.
And I literally said to the man, I'm like, yo, if they want to go band for band and go bottle for bottle, oh, we could do
we
it.
talk about band for band, fam.
Yo, we
I'm
do it, fam.
here.
We could break bottles out.
No, we could do bottle wars.
Yeah.
we here.
We here.
No.
I had the business credit card.
And we found out the bottles are cheaper than
Oh,
No, but Bottle Wars is like only place that's winning is the club. So no. It's none
sure,
of that,
for
fam.
sure.
I'm gonna show you
My
right
ego.
now, fam.
That's where my ego
This is
comes
ego?
from.
No.
It's
But you
ego.
have to show, yo, fam. I'm here right now. If you can put up crazy type of shit, like you're buying like 7 bottles, and the niggas from the club tell us we have to move to our next thing,
That's
which
what I
they
was scared
won't.
about. No,
They won't.
Once you start buying, they won't.
We're already there.
I
And we
didn't know
bought
because
already.
Because I don't know if they reserved that spot already, and I don't know if that other spot was also taken as well too. I just told them, yo,
But
tell
if
them
they
to go over
reserved
there.
it, they would have never put you there.
We just took it. We just
we just
walked in.
gurked
We
it.
just gurked it. We just gurked. We just
made
we
it feel
gurked
like
and
you're
we just
part of it
we just
still.
made it look like it was
Yeah,
ours, and
yeah,
we really
yeah,
did.
yeah.
But regardless enough, great night because bare Spanish tracks, great vibes. Like it was
Yeah,
turned. It was turned. It was turned. It was great. It was great. It was great.
And
proper.
ironically enough, that was like the second night. That wasn't even the first night.
That was the second
Because
night.
the first night we went to apartment and we were just trying to figure shit out. And apartment was just on some cool, chill vibes.
Very chill
It wasn't even as lit as out here. But again,
No.
that was on a Thursday. So I wasn't expecting much. We were just trying to find somewhere just to breeze out.
Yeah.
And then we went to
The Reapers.
a gentleman's club.
Yes, sir. You can go that way.
I don't attend strip clubs a lot. This is only my second one actually in my whole life. So
Good for you.
it was whatever, mid.
Yeah.
Y'all seen some mid work. The brown mans when they see the strippers. So
Gibbs.
should we talk about it?
We can.
You
Gibbs.
have to tell me, nigga. I seen these niggas with regular bitches, nigga.
No,
Do you know what? Do you know what the worst part is? Is that there was probably like maybe what 5, 6 mans there, and I saw each and every single one of them go to the ATM and withdraw dollars.
Brown niggas.
Yeah, and then when the things started coming up to them and started touching them up and somehow they migrated from the table to getting a booth.
Takes
And
one
they-
touch.
They had bottle service, and I'm like,
Midas touch.
I said, let me go see something. So I went to go get beers. I said, how much is the booth?
Oh, you asked.
Yeah, I want
Okay, let's hear this.
1,000.
Oh shit! Hold on, I got to drop for that. Hold on. let me find it.
$1,000. $1,000.
You could only hold niggas with that don't get no pokes. fam.
Clearly.
They don't rap
sure.
no
Clearly.
pokes, fam.
Clearly, and mind you, they bought drinks before that. So they got the bottle, they got the 1-2s, and you know what they were doing? They were doing like I'm gonna call it what would we call this? They put $5 in their mouth, $10 in their mouth, and they'll slide.
Take your time and explain this one. This is where we need it. Sometimes
What are we talking
Sometimes
about?
this is the issue with podcasters. Sometimes us as podcasters breeze out the most interesting part and we say it quick. No, this right here, nasty work. This nigga had about 10 to 20, maybe $30 in his mouth.
Nah,
So first
in
of
his
all,
teeth, in his
first
teeth.
of all, he's already gripsing the dolls with his mouth. Okay, this nigga slid on the floor like it's
On
like
the
you're putting
stage.
yeah
On the
on the
stage.
stage. Sorry, on the stage like you're putting dollars in the ATM. He did that shit, right?
So let's
The tank was doing
put the
all
money in your
types-
mouth, and you put your back, and you lay down, and you slide onto the stage while the thing's dancing, right? Then the thing sees you, obviously.
days.
And then she does a little 1-2 bounce on your buddy, and then she rolls her way up to your face with her pokes in your face, rolls back down and grabs the dolls with her mouth.
Nigga, the stench.
And the pokes was looking. Some of the pokes was looking like used.
Orange.
Nigga, the
Some
stench.
orange
I mean,
pokes.
nutty things, fam. What we talking about?
Yo,
If I tell you about these guys,
said,
cause
yo.
remember,
me,
where I work,
me, Deavon, and Johnny were just dying of relax.
Yeah,
We were dying of laughter, bro. We were just looking at because like we were just going there to like just fill time, like we're
literally
just chilling out.
first
like,
night, so we're just trying to do
we
something.
literally only bought
yeah.
just like
So, man,
some beers.
yeah.
Like each man did a round of beers.
We
and
had
like,
no
we're
expectations
cooling.
for the Thursday night
No.
because it's Thursday night.
We're cool, but these ones going crazy, booting balls and they're screaming.
That was entertaining
and
as fuck, though.
yelling
Watching
and going
them.
doing the most.
Yeah.
And I'm me, dude.
it's for sure entertaining.
It is
Yeah,
entertaining, but like,
yeah.
there's no way no man was gonna go up and like get a dance or like pay money
Are
to
you
do.
sick?
I'm not doing
Sound
that.
you?
Can I expose myself?
Go ahead.
I
Why are you asking? Nigga?
I do not. I am not a part of stripper culture. I do not go to the strip clubs, and I'm not part of that culture whatsoever.
Once a year, maybe.
Again, I've only been there twice in my entire life. I turn old man DV very soon in 2 years? So or next year actually. So boom, twice in my life. It's crazy. So anyways, brown mans are in the booth. They're watching this skinny twerk. I'm just like, man, let me pop my shit. I think it costs over $10. Give me that $10 now. Give me that $10.
I didn't know you shit at that time.
I mean, yeah. I hear that.
Listen to this.
Okay, so this is the only thing I could compare this to is like when us as kids made paper airplanes and it didn't go anywhere. Bro,
Gibbs.
I threw the $10.
Gibbs, no. Gibbs.
The $10.
Gibbs. No. Gibbs.
Back
No. Gibbs. Gibbs. No. Gibbs. He pulled the 10 out of his wallet and he's like, I'm gonna use this shit. I'm thinking he's gonna do the thing where you put in your mouth. That's what I thought. When seeing him pull the 10, I'm like,
now you gotta be
put
fucked
out $10. I'm like, okay, bet.
Now you gotta be fucked up.
My man gets like the table's here and the stage is like where the table is. The man gets up and I'm like, oh, he's about to do it. He goes up and he just does one of these. And it went nowhere. It fell on the floor.
Or I
And
just like,
I
pick it up.
Me and Johnny are like, oh.
Gibbs, this is one of those awkward moments. I'm just like, this is for you, honey.
He picks.
You passed it to her after?
Yes.
He
Yes.
picks the 10 up off the floor and just places it on the stage.
What I wish I said? What I wish I
He
said?
didn't even put it in her panties or like nothing.
No.
He just. And I was there
This
like,
is for you, honey. You
I'm
did
gonna
that.
show all niggas
that's
this right
the
here.
weakest
Little skinny
As an
Yeah,
$10.
for
advocate,
sure.
the man said, what was exactly you said about the girl man bag? You have a year to get to it.
Yeah. Old man bag.
I'm there, nigga. I've not been to one of them type of environments whatsoever.
It's not worth it, bro.
Why would you pay to get teased?
Oh no, no,
What
no.
are you guys doing?
No. We didn't totally like did not involve ourselves.
No, I'm
in
not
that.
saying
So
you guys
this
are
was
paying
just
to
one of
get
those.
teased. I'm talking about just being in that
In general, yeah, it's
place.
stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid.
It's not.
That's the dumbest place you can go, fam.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's not a spot. Like it's not
It's
it.
sick, bro.
I've always told myself I'm not giving no one money to shake their ass on my buddy. Could be free. Why am I doing that? Doesn't make any logical sense.
Yeah, I'll go to Grenada for that one.
Yeah, it doesn't make any logical sense. Spending all that kind of money, fam. I've had friends who spent $600 for just dances. I've had friends spend $200 just to have 2 gals on them.
Damn, nigga.
Why am I spending that kind of money? Why am I spending a day's pay sometimes?
I
on
don't
that
know
kind of
these
shit?
type of people, fam.
Sick.
I
That's
do.
Sick. That's sick.
To this day, I have not paid for a lap dance. Have I been to the strip club? Of course. Of course, but I'm not
Nigga,
paying.
I'm not paying
I'm
for
not
no
paying.
lap
I'm not
dance,
paying.
yo.
I'm not paying. I'm not
Yeah.
paying. I'm not
Are
paying.
you
I'm sorry.
sick?
And whoever does do that,
Salute.
salute. That's you. That's your bag. That's how you get things done. But unfortunately for me, I can't wrap my brain around that.
But you're doing it all wrong, my friend.
Some people don't have the swagger or like the way of talking to women. They don't have the confidence.
I don't even think, bro. I be watching some them stupid fucking type of videos. You know the ones. Oh fuck!
Good,
It
explain
sounds
it.
bad. It's like those fucking ones where they catch people murking somebody.
Oh.
And you see the biggest waist suit that had
yeah,
like a
the ba-
like
the
a
bag-
solid
yeah,
thing,
and yeah.
and it's like
Yeah, you're not wrong.
he didn't pay for that. Then you just talk your shit, fam.
Talk your bricks and
Right?
see what sticks.
That's it.
But yeah, anything else from Montreal that you want to highlight or just talk about?
Food. Oh my lord.
It's great.
I made the biggest mistake of my entire life.
shit.
Ordering food, man. Come on, yo. I was trying to be a
Cars
lot.
did not do good with food this trip. You did worse than me. You did worse than me with food.
Did I? Oh, I
For sure.
Yeah.
From
yeah,
the train
yeah,
ride to yo, it's ready. yo, it's ready.
Yeah.
and then this.
When I saw the menu, I'm like, oh, that looks like a manageable burger. Like that's light work. Tell me how I ordered a burger, literally the size of this circle right here, double patty, bacon, 2 different types of cheese, and I'm like,
That's our bag. That's our bag. So I like, yo, that's just looking
ordering
amazing.
that, and I'm like, that's light work. I see the price. I'm like, why is it so expensive?
What do you mean? How much is it
$21. So I'm like,
for just a burger?
just the burger. And I'm like, And then all men are like, you sure like you ordered the right thing? And I said, yeah.
There's a reason why certain niggas are never involved in these stories. Eh? That's all I'm gonna
So
say.
I'm like, it's light work. Bro, when they said, number 22, that's me. I said, whoa, this Gibbs, the burger was like, yo, I'm like, how am I supposed to finish all this?
And then I'm looking at my
Mass is
I'm looking
it
at-
was this thick, pause, this big, pause. It's like, yo.
Yeah, nigga.
so I'm looking at my burger and my shit was literally like a chicken and just like lettuce.
Fucked up.
Normal 10,
a chicken
right?
burger,
Chicken
yeah.
burger, normal chicken burger, but just they grilled it, whatever. They did whatever
up.
cool shit. But the neat thing about this restaurant is they give all their customers gloves.
Yeah.
Once they gave us gloves, I'm looking at mine. I'm like,
Gets
okay, mine is
messy.
manageable. I'm looking at cars. Like, yo,
It was crazy.
okay.
So wait, you're pissed off?
I wasn't pissed off. It was a great burger, but it was just way bigger than I thought it was
Nigga,
going
you
to be.
spent $21.
He wasn't ready for that.
I ate 80% of the burger. Now, the rest.
You didn't finish it?
No!
Nigga, I would have dashed the
Tell me
bread
how-
and ate the burger, nigga.
There was 2 patties. There was 2 patties,
The
bacon,
bread is getting dashed.
2 types of cheese. When I seen DV and Johnny K theirs, and Johnny also got a combo. He got fries and he got chips. And he ate all of it.
Johnny's
And then
on
Johnny's like, I could have finished the rest of yours too. I'm like, pause. But yeah, like that's crazy.
yeah,
It was crazy. But overall, Montreal food, crazy. Chicken spots are good.
great vibes out there. Great
Great
people.
vibes. Good people. I love it.
I definitely want to come back in the future. So
I haven't
Yeah.
been to Montreal since I was like 11.
You gotta go back when
Yeah,
you're
bro.
18 plus. Yeah.
it's dope. It's dope.
Come on now.
All right. Okay. So let's get into what we've been missing over the last few weeks. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh no.
Mark Carney is Prime Minister of Canada. Thoughts?
I just want to see exactly where he's going to come from, where it's going to help us just do better than how we were before, and see what plans he has to put into place to make things just easier for us to get housing for us youngins, because like we're out here just struggling right now and not making enough. Minimum wage, maybe something where it's going to be like a positive thing to get us to be out of the deficit that we're in is what I want to see.
Okay. Gibbs?
Co-sign with that, but like not like even for like the housing, like yeah, for the housing, you know,
Sure.
like, you can't buy nothing, whatever. But like minimum wage wise, like our minimum wage is higher than anywhere else, right? So it's not even like that. Like our economy's cooked, right? So for me, because he has his master's in economics at Harvard or whatever, right? So for me, you're the most qualified guy to do this. So
Let's see. What
you better go to work right now. That's how I see it. You go to work, fam. If I don't see you go to work, you're finished.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think he.
Because everyone was there, like, based on, like, when you go on the socials and shit, they're going for, like, more Polyev, you know? Just because, like, he's bringing more of, like, the shit that niggas are trying to, like, you know, like, when you see the foolishness that's going in, like, paper straws. You see
focusing on the wrong
tampons in the washroom. He's talking about that. The man's not talking about
wrong things.
the actual, like, you know,
Problems.
the nitty gritty. You know what I'm
Issues that
saying?
we're really having.
So, like, if he could do what he said or what he's qualified to do and build us up, cool. I'm ready.
I think it's gonna take a while for us
It's
to
not
like, see
quick.
it.
You know, it's not.
It's not gonna be a quick thing, but like I just want to see some kind of like traction, some kind of like interest in like getting us better than we're in some bullshit right now. So
I think the table is pretty much just saying, yo, we want to see Canada heal.
yeah,
So like, yo, we elected you. Not me, but we elected you. Do something. And you guys are totally right. It's not going to be a right away thing, but you could definitely take the steps to make things right.
for sure.
Handle immigration, handle cost of living, handle the housing. Housing definitely is a big thing in Canada where it's fucked
taxes,
up.
bro.
Taxes. Like it is a joke around the world where it's like, yo, why would you live in Canada? The Dubai mans are literally laughing at, yo, why in the hell would a business owner live in Canada?
You lose.
It's just
As a
terrible.
businessman, if you make money, you shouldn't live out here.
No, you should not.
No.
If you're a regular nigga, all right, it's all right.
Yeah.
But if you make money, like you have a big business, you should not live here.
No.
Should not.
No.
Travel back here for healthcare and just
Go back
for
where
whatever
you
the vibes
were.
are. If your
Yeah.
family's here, cool.
And
But
that's
if
it.
not, you
Yeah, get
time to
out.
go.
Nah, real shit.
So
Apparently, Mark Carney and Donald Trump have been having meetings and they've been progressive.
they have.
I don't think it's anything to do with stopping the tariffs. I think Trump is set on that, but I wanted to get y'all's thoughts on this conspiracy that there's nothing behind this, but they did say that they're going to announce something. So by the time this drops, they may have dropped it, but what would y'all think about the idea of one North American dollar?
Nah. 2 different places, fam. We've been 2 different places. And I don't think that's what it's gonna be regardless, right?
Okay.
Like for me, whatever they're doing, like you say you don't think it's gonna be the tariffs. Like fam, I just seen, I don't know when this is gonna drop, but like we just seen that him and China just got into an agreement of dropping tariffs. Right? Remember China tried to buck us to try and battle that guy, right? So like I feel like based on what I've been seeing is like I feel like Donald Trump thought he could bully mans into doing what he wanted.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then niggas wasn't having it. And now it's more like, where can we meet at a middle ground to kind of like benefit everybody? Because even when you seen the video of him and Carney talking and talking about the border security, like for me, like Carney's, he knows how to speak, fam. If you're involved in that shit, you know how to speak, right?
Got to.
But like, just with that kind of background, like economics, trying to like, you know, see where it benefits both sides. Donald Trump is a businessman, fam. So he's only worried about that.
I feel like Trump was trying to push the envelope as far as possible and see how far he can go with things and see what he can get away with.
But he couldn't.
But he knew. Maybe he's looking at
for
Canada as
certain
weak because I feel like
things,
sometimes people look at Canada as like a weak ass, shaky.
Well,
but
that's
like,
how they move.
yeah,
Or
so
that's
soft.
how we move.
Yeah,
right?
that's the thing.
You
They're
know
looking
what
at
I'm
soft. So Trump was trying to push and push and push and push and push and see what he can get away with and see what we'll push back on and then try to make an agreement in the middle. So he's making some ground somewhere.
Yeah, the man Dolger fucking
Yeah.
Trudeau told him he's a governor. Like, nigga, are
Yeah.
you serious?
Come on. So
Like,
that's what it's
fam, we're
about.
from our own place. You
Come
know what I
on.
mean?
So I feel like
let's not do
Trump, you're
that.
right. He is a businessman, 110%.
Yeah.
He's looking at like the line. He's looking at the dollars. He's looking at everything else. So it's like, how far can I push Canada? Let me see what I can get from them. Let me see what we
Yeah.
can negotiate on and sign on that shit.
Cause I seen a lot of stuff too.
So-
Like I don't even get too much into the whole kind of, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like I seen a lot of stuff where they talk about like even like the power and everything, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, we don't need this and that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like y'all, you do.
You do.
You know what I mean?
Some-
Like,
your
you
stuff
can
that
say
you need
your
from
stuff to
Canada.
your what do they call them? Like apostles, pretty much. Like you know the people that just they worship
Your
the man.
loyalists.
You
Yeah, your
know,
loyalists.
like you could push that to them like you don't need it, but everybody else knows you do.
You do. It's true.
And this is why now you gotta discuss. We're,
Yeah, gotta
as
sit
you
down and
said,
agree.
like get rid of the line, nigga. We're right there. Like
Right here. So
In other Canadian news, we have Doug Ford announcing that the 407 on the East End, at least, will officially be free. We're taking out the tolls from the 407.
Wait, what do you mean on the east end? Then?
You sent
Like just going east?
whatever the East and that area.
yeah,
That
I think
area.
it's a certain area that's catching.
Oh,
like,
I thought
it's
it
a
was
trial
all of the
specific area.
407.
No, no.
No.
Yeah, I'm so happy
okay.
about it because I do take the 407 quite a bit. So at least in one end to one direction, I'm catching some
But
kind of
that
break.
takes away traffic from the 401.
It does and helps a lot. I try to avoid the 401 as much as possible because that highway is
So now-
unpredictable and crazy.
No, so now both are gonna be unpredictable, but they both won't be crazy.
Well,
Because you're gonna split it.
the reason exactly they're splitting the
Yeah.
amount of traffic, and the 407 has more lanes. It's
It does,
way
it does,
bigger.
it
It's
does.
way wider as well too. So
Dog, I'll never
and it's
forget-
way smoother. There's no construction on that
No.
highway. So
when I had to go check my bro one time, he lives in Markham, and Rita's like, "Yo, should we go on the 407?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like when you see the amount of time,
time change?
I think it was like to get there was like nigga,
Quick as
it's-
shit.
nigga, it's no like not on the 407. It showed like an hour 45. And then there was just shit showed 53 minutes. I said, you better get all that right.
every time, anytime I go anywhere and I'm like, I see 2 hours and then I see a 45. Swing me the bill. I don't even care what the bill is. Send it to me. I don't even care. You can send it to me right now. I'll pay it. I'm taking the 407.
Of course.
Me and my brother got into an argument because he drove somewhere and I drove somewhere. So we're going back home separately. And I'm like, I'm trying to be home by a certain time because I have things to do. Check the GPS. GPS said, okay, it's like an hour and 15. Okay, check 407. 45 minutes. Boy, I'm taking this shit. It's like, oh, you don't need to take that. I'm paying for it. So don't worry about what I'm
Saving
doing.
30 minutes, bro.
Tell me how I took the 407, took my parents home too, got home, parked the car, went inside, had a whole beer, had a phone
Breezed
call,
out, yeah.
cooled out, and I see him pull up. It only took an extra 10 minutes. Bro, I've been home.
Yeah.
I've been cooling. So it's like, yo, don't try to,
Remember, time is valuable, guys.
time is valuable. I'm
Time
not
is
wasting my time on
valuable.
the 401, wasting damn time.
Even if you don't do nothing with that time is still valuable.
yo,
because when you're cooling
that
and
beer
you're
is
relaxing you feel nice.
But remember something,
It's
when
valuable.
you're driving, you want less stress. I want less bullshit, less people cutting me off, less chance of me getting into an accident. The 407's clear. Boy, we're bucking a 150.
Yeah, you're
Cool. Everyone was cooking.
Dog.
On the 401, break up, cut you off, this, that, trailer man, this, that, truck
Bro,
man, this,
I'll
that.
say
I was
something
getting
right
hit.
now.
Nah, come
This is the
cooling.
reason why my mom doesn't really drive too much anymore. Like, bro, she used to fall asleep.
No, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Because she's waking up early in the morning. She's going to work,
Yeah.
working hard,
Driving
right?
is taxing, bro.
And then Now on the way home, she's going and the stop go. She's boss.
Yeah, driving is taxing.
Bro,
and, like,
she used to fall asleep. She used to say like, yo, sometimes she's there. And then like, oh shit, it's time to go.
yeah. Oh, you can get the beep beep.
You
from
know what I
people.
mean?
Yeah. Driving is taxing. I always tell people, yo, driving. I did a lot of driving my days. It's like, yo, sometimes you don't even want to do it. It's like, I might just take a oop ski, fam. I'm cooling.
Sorry, guys. Can we go back to the topic real quick?
Nah.
Fuck.
This nigga's.
Fuck.
Yo, my mom. Yo, Travis, time. Nigga, can we talk about for a second, please?
Nah.
Nah, but we talked about it though.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we said we both fuck with it.
It's
Bro, why do you guys think this is happening? Let's talk about why.
Oh, okay.
Well, one, I feel like the 407 is probably losing dollars because people can't afford to even use the 407 because
There
the
we go.
407 has went up in price.
There we go. Okay.
Two, the 407 is empty, bro. Why we need to do something with this highway? We don't even own this highway anymore.
Okay.
So that's
I'll
a
tell you
big
something
thing.
right now. Like, yo, the last time that me and my girl went on it, nigga, we still haven't even got the bill.
No,
And
you
I'll
for
tell you
sure
that
got the
shit-
bill.
No, it's been a year.
No, you for sure got the bill.
I'm telling you, fam. We have not got the bill yet. Yeah, I'm telling you.
You're right. You're probably right because by now then something would
Yeah,
happen.
I'm
so.
telling you, fam.
I
It's
just
great.
I just think that it's a bigger play. I think it goes in with just Doug Ford probably doing this to say, yo, at least I did this, and then probably gonna do some backhand shit in the future. I just think it's a long play and it's super random.
I get
It
it.
is random.
The conspiracy kind of thing, like, will always make you think of it. And because how Doug Ford's been talking, I've been seeing a lot of people on IG and shit say, like, oh, he's a liberal. And they're trying to say, yo, that's how he's pushing. So because the nigga won,
He is most
they're
definitely not
they're
liberal.
trying to hug it like that, right? But he was
He's
never.
not liberal.
But
Like,
let's-
yeah,
He's most definitely
he
not
was
liberal.
never.
Like, his personality is not liberal.
He was never, right? But like different.
let's-
Sorry.
go ahead.
Differentiating liberal and conservative is where the problem starts.
Okay, I don't want to deep dive that though. That's life though. That's how it's always gonna.
cool then.
But my
Yeah,
thing,
that's how
I'm looking at all like the things that he's doing in power right now. One, bringing licks into convenience stores and just making it easier for accessible for other people.
Mm-hmm.
That side of things, like, hey, people I know, we love that kind of stuff.
And that's conservative though.
Hey, no, I'm just
is
looking
more
at,
I went to the
conservative.
States,
but I'm just looking,
fam.
I'm just
That is
looking at
more
it the way
conservative.
how it is everywhere else in Montreal. Like, yo, you can walk into a convenience store, boom. It's like it's been like that for years now. Now we're hopping to the back and we're like, wow,
Damn,
this
this
is
shit
so.
cool.
This is cool.
Shit, my convenience.
Easy.
Wait, hold
exactly,
on. You
man,
mean I don't
convenient.
gotta wait? Wait, you mean wait? It's not 9 o'clock. Oh, I could still go get a cup bottle.
Yeah.
Oh,
From 7
shit.
to 11. So
What?
and then now to toss in now the 407. This is something we've all been talking about since we started driving.
Mm-hmm.
That the 407 needs to be like accessible for everyone to get onto.
Yes.
Regardless.
So I think it's just a bigger
I
play.
love it. It is a bigger
It's a
play.
bigger play.
But we don't know we don't know what it looks like. But I love to see what else may
No,
happen.
the bigger play is, yo, I want to keep this job. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Oh
keep
yeah,
this
that is
job,
a bigger play. Yeah, for
and
sure.
I'm gonna do this for
Do a good job.
my guys. Yo, Licks, yo, just down the street, down the block.
This is what you call you're listening to the people. You're hearing what the people are complaining about and what you see the stresses on. Fam, we see so many videos pop up on social media of people on the 401 turning around and going up the next way just to get off the highway because there's so much traffic.
Oh well, those guys just came to Canada last week.
Nah, real shit. I'll be real.
Actually, yo,
I
Dr.
think-
Umar, I'm swapping you out. I'm putting me in. Dog, Brampton, please stay away from the 407. Please, please.
no, that's me
Please,
NASCAR.
please.
That's me
'Cause-
NASCAR. That's me NASCAR.
Beep this. Sorry. These brown mans, they gonna go crazy on the 407. Actually, don't even beep it. I'm here. This part.
Nigga,
These
fuck
brown mans
we
gonna drive
get- nigga,
crazy
Finally
on the
give the
407.
feds something to do, nigga. Hug one there, one there, one there. And let's
Yeah.
get to skirting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
407 is going to be a different place now. And actually, that leads into my actual one question I have for you guys. What are some places within the GTA that where you would never live, you would never step your foot into and even think about buying a property or even living in? And what are some places where you would actually see yourself living
Yeah,
in?
but I think it's easier to say Brampton for me.
That's
I
fine.
think it's
but what are
easy.
other than Brampton, like where else do you see yourself not living, and where do you see yourself living other than where you're at right now?
I can't live anywhere in Scarborough. I can't live by Jane and Finch. I know I'm not built for that. I know I'm not built for that.
Most definitely.
But that's the thing though. I'll definitely have a side thing out there. Just so, you know what I mean? Just check up on
Talking too much, fuck.
For sure,
Get
for
up,
sure.
Marshall.
Scarborough.
for sure. Those are places I wouldn't move to. Places I would move to in the GTA.
Yeah.
Maybe downtown. Obviously Saga. That's a home city. And that's about it, yo.
Would to? Would move to or don't?
Would.
Oh,
That's
for
home city,
me,
for
like
sure.
not going to, like obviously Brampton's one. So I'm not even gonna say like that
Yeah,
is one.
that's a
For me right now, it's Toronto. Toronto is for sure one.
downtown. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure one.
You consider a Etobicoke too close to downtown?
No, Etobicoke's alright.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's like a middle ground.
Yeah,
I always
Etobicoke-
consider that the middle ground.
Yo,
That's cool.
Etobicoke is like sometimes
Yeah.
it's Saga,
'Cause you're-
fam.
you're close to
Sherway's
Toronto.
You
right
gotta mix of
there.
both.
You're close to
Sherway's
Toronto. You're
right
close to
there,
Saga.
fam,
Like
you
you're
know
in the
what
middle. I
mean?
love that.
Like, you know what I mean? When I used to live by where I was, like Dundas, Dixie, Etobicoke is literally what they claim is right there. Like,
Yeah.
so what am I, right?
Yeah. So downtown for you, like no Toronto and
Well, no, I said Brampton.
and, no.
No. And then I would say Toronto. Like Toronto for sure. But it depends on where though. That's the kind of thing, right? Cause like
You can give me an ends in Toronto that you would live in, but
no, not to live in. Like if I go places that I would go to live from where I'm at already right now, it'd be like I'd go to Niagara.
okay.
I'd go
Does that count as GTA? Don't think so.
don't think
within
so.
the GTA.
Oh, within GTA?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, within GTA, I would go.
And for the listeners that's not from here, that's Greater Toronto area.
Yeah.
GTA.
If I go say GTA, I
Yeah.
would go Etobicoke
Okay.
to live,
Okay.
and then I would go. I don't.
it's
Markham is not part of GTA, is it?
It is.
It is.
It
I
is.
go Markham.
Cause Scarborough, Markham, like are right there. Yeah,
I
so
go
yeah.
Markham. I go Markham, but the one other place I wouldn't go is. Yeah, it has to be Toronto. Yeah, Cook. Yeah.
Cards?
So
Yeah.
I would have to say for me personally, I would not be stepping no foot in Hamilton. I'm not stepping no damn foot.
That's
in-
not GTA. We're talking GTA.
It is part of the GTA fam.
Hamilton counts as GTA.
What?
Hamilton is the last.
That's
That's,
the
the
last,
last
yeah.
part of
Oh,
the
that's
GTA.
cut out then for me.
Okay.
Yeah, Hamilton's the last.
I'm not sure this counts, but Oshawa is a hell no for me as well too. Just not fucking
That's
with that.
up in the east. That might be the last of the
That being the
east,
last,
too.
yeah, exactly. Like out in those ends, like it's a no for me. Places I would live is Ajax. I'll touch a Ajax. I'll touch a Milton.
Okay.
Saga,
GTA,
Etobicoke.
fam.
Yeah, it is.
Milton, definitely GTA.
Yeah, Etobicoke.
No, not Milton. Ajax?
yeah,
Ajax.
Ajax is right there.
No.
Yes, it's right. Markham and Scar.
Y'all got it. Keep going.
Yo.
Keep going.
Yeah.
I said Etobicoke. So yeah, those are the spots I would like want to like. I'll populate in for sure. I would rather not be in Saga
'Cause
I
if
grew
those
up.
are,
I grew
like,
up and
if
like was
those are
raised in
GTA.
Saga, and like
Yeah.
I'm cool with Saga. I'd be
Yeah.
like somewhere different, like somewhere
course.
I'm not seeing the same shit all the time.
But
so.
if those are GTA, then yeah, I'm going there. But to
Oh,
me,
okay.
that's not the GTA, fam. Greater Toronto area is more like Scarborough, even like Oakville, Brampton.
Ajax is a part of the
Saga.
GTA.
yeah, fam.
Yeah, like
Ajax
that's
is a part. No,
crazy.
Ajax is a part
Yeah,
of the
no,
GTA.
that's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah,
Ajax.
yeah.
No, you just said
You
Ajax
said it's
is
not. You said it's not.
No, I know I said that. So that's why I said, yeah, like for you, that's crazy. For me, I didn't even know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ajax, Pickering, Whitby.
Yeah, they're all part of it.
Where else?
They
Where
just
else?
extended that shit. It was never
Markham.
before.
They had Markham, Vaughan, Richmond Hill, Aurora, Newmarket, King,
So they make it so easy now for us.
Mississauga, Brampton, Caledon, Oakville, Burlington,
wasn't before.
Milton, Halton Hills.
Yeah.
I'm moving in Halton Hills too.
Halton Hills.
I'll move out there too.
Hey,
I'm going to Newmarket, and then I'm all. Yes, nigga, I'm
Far away.
out.
Far away, yeah. It's good.
What are you talking about, bro? I'm not here.
Ajax is. I'm like, I'm gone. I'm out of here.
Ajax
But
is
yeah.
like that's an hour away from.
I want to know because. Gibbs.
Nah, nigga, I didn't touch that.
Yo, these two are our.
Wait me.
These
I
two are
still him. Oh my god.
Lee. Oh my God.
I'm trying to push that to me.
Don't worry, we got it on
Whose
video.
leg fell?
We got it on video.
That's okay.
All I seen was cause his hand move and it fell. That's
Yeah,
all.
grab
It's
the
on
mic.
video. It's on video. It's all good. It's all good.
No, he did try to grab it still.
It's all good.
I
It's
won't
all
even
good.
lie. He did try to grab it.
All right. So speaking of
For sure my foot, dog.
You pulled up with some saying.
speaking of things happening in Toronto, I just wanted we started off the pod by saying salutes and just prayers up for Tory. Tory Lanez was recently stabbed around 14 times around his body, his face. They punctured both of his lungs apparently. Like, it's scary out there in the LA jail. So I just wanted to say prayers up for Tory, prayers up to his family. And there's two conspiracies of this pod where I'm like, yo, I'm rolling with. The first one is that there's new evidence that came out with the whole Tory Lanez situation, and the reason why he was stabbed was because of that evidence to try to just dun him off. The evidence is, actually, I'm just gonna play this.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Miss Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People.
NDA.
And that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do.
Wow.
Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Miss Harris had where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. Not long ago, in essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun.
Tory.
Never fired the gun. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed the other one's arm. Gunshots came from the passenger side. The passenger side is where Miss Harris was sitting.
Wow.
This further iterates that Mr. Peterson did not shoot Miss Pete, did not shoot at Miss Pete, or did not assault Miss Pete. It's just another irregularity in a list of irregularities in this case. For example, there were 3 potential suspects in the car that night, and yet the only DNA sample was taken of Mr. Peterson.
Make it make sense.
In essence,
Hold on, we hear so.
even
Hold on.
though unknown DNA was found on the gun, why wasn't Miss Harris's DNA taken? Or was it taken and the information simply never given to the defense? Why wasn't the driver of the car, Mr. Jaquan Smith's DNA taken? Or was it taken and again, simply not given to the defense? Even though...
Okay, so that is the update that we got from the Tory case. That is the new evidence. To make a long story short, the driver now is, the security for Kelsey, Meg's friend, is coming out to further explain just what happened and that Kelsey herself had the gun. It wasn't Tory who shot it. It was Kelsey that had it. And also, it just took me until recently, and it sucks because I try not to be a prisoner of the moment, but it gets me sometimes. I'm human, so it happens.
Of course.
And when I'm listening back to the phone call that Tory and Kelsey had, not once did she while out about, why the fuck did you shoot my friend? If anybody shoots at y'all and I know of them and I'm on the phone with them,
Gotcha.
I'm cussing them the fuck out.
Of course.
The energy on that whole phone call was none of that. It was Tory saying sorry, but I don't know what Tory was sorry about because he was messing with both of them at the time. So things just got sticky in general.
Who's Miss Harris?
Miss Harris is Kelsey. Kelsey is a friend that was there with them that night. I believe. I believe. That's,
What they said? Yeah.
And Miss Pete is Megan.
Megan.
Yeah. That is the new evidence.
It's
Hosts, what do you got?
It's an interesting situation. Honestly, like I've always believed that I never saw Tory to be this kind of person. Like again, I don't know the person, but like looking at his track record and looking how he moves, he wouldn't take a risk and do something that stupid.
Okay.
Personally, me looking at it.
Okay.
From we heard about this kind of information a couple months ago that like the bodyguard / like driver was gonna come out with some information, but it just got deaded real quick and nothing really came out of it. So now hearing an update about it's like wow, like it's good to hear. It's good to hear that there's some positivity and some real truth to that is coming out of this. And we always did say like some truth is gonna come out of this over time, and it's good to see that.
Or evidence. Let's not say truth. Evidence. It's evidence. We can't.
Sure.
You know,
we can say that. But it's like it's good to see like just some positivity going towards. Hey, like we were on that Tory and we trying to roll where he needs to be freed and he did not really do this. Is where I'm trying to roll with. I love to see it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Gibbs.
Yeah, pretty much same thing. Coincide with that. Like for me, the whole way how like stuff usually goes when you hear certain things come out later on, and like I guess what the suspect is not even like really involved like that. Like the way how they talk about it, like it's more about the others. It's more like okay, like what you guys were told really happened didn't happen, right?
Not at all.
And like, I'm just hearing a whole heap of names and shit like that. Like, bro, let's be real. Like, okay, if Tory did it, like, why shouldn't the bitch in the foot, fam? You know what I mean? If you want to rinse the thing, let's be real.
I remember Megan saying that he, quote unquote, said, and I knew this sounds like Tory. I'm not here to paint Tory like a saint because I have. That's why I was like, are you sure? Like, I've seen Tory retort and try to beef up with people before, so I don't want to, I'm not here to say this is not Tory's character. Tory's character is low-key short man syndrome.
Yeah.
Like, he gets mad at when niggas try to size him up, and he'll stand his ground. So there is a bit of that in him. But is Meg saying that he said, dance bitch? I'm like, okay, that is one mad funny, but in the heat of things, and I just got booked for dealing with both of y'all.
Yeah, you know.
So one of the most confusing things for me about this whole case, and we've given you guys updates here and there about it, but as more information comes out, we're gonna try to keep you guys posted. But one of the things that I never liked about this was the neighbor at first saying, yo, Tory and your people, I'm going to talk in your defense. And then he switched up just before trial to go against Tory. I never liked that. And that in itself was the biggest switch up to me. Now, with this happening, you couldn't tell me that this wasn't set up. The whole attack on Tory wasn't set up and all that stuff. That's like telling me, and we're going to talk about it briefly, about the whole, the Mavericks giving away their number one superstar and then ending up getting the number one draft pick. Like, there's just a lot of bullshit that they're trying to sell to us and say, oh, this is just by happenstance. Dog, the jig is up. We know about it. Like, we're going to talk about it. And this is what's happening now.
Yeah, like the world is not what it seems, right?
It's really not.
And like everything that we do, like it's not what it seems. But
I got Tory beating this case.
what can you even do?
100%.
I got Tory beating this case
like,
and a mistrial happening.
If like
It's
let's just say this right now.
Tossed out.
Let's just say Tory was wrong, right? And everything was so wrong. Like he's the one that did all of it. Why are they fucking juking him up in the bin?
You're trying to get rid of him.
No, I'm saying if he was wrong, why would they do that?
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't even make sense.
If he was wrong,
If he did
I could
the
retort
crime,
that. I could retort that.
why are they joking him up?
Yo, we're joking him because you shot at a woman.
No, that's not even a good one.
That is a thing in jail.
Because the case, fam, 14 times we talk about this random Spanish nigga. He's not even related.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
He got paid. He got paid.
Yeah, like,
Someone got paid to deal with it.
It's not even.
That's it. Trying to shut him up. Trying to end this.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Prayers up to Tory. I hope that
100%.
they're able to just redo this trial or just call it a mistrial and send him back home.
Guy out, bro.
Send him back home though. Not you didn't get out of the States, bro.
Bring my guy back.
Get out of the
Come
States.
on now, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Pause it up.
So in other
Bullshit.
news, when it comes to
talking about GTA 6. Bullshit.
okay, I was not going to, but let's talk about it. Go ahead.
I'm aggravated. I'm pissed. This is another part of Montreal with probably a downfall.
Explain it to the listeners, guys.
I'm about to. I'm here hanging out in Montreal, supposed to be on a relaxing trip, and then my boy Johnny wants to come to me and talk to me about GTA 6 is not coming out until another year after it was supposed to drop at the end of 2025. If you know me, you know some of the man them. We fuck with GTA. We fuck with this game. We've been waiting for this game for a long period of time. I'm not buying a PS5 until that game drops.
Literally.
There's some issues right now.
Did y'all see the timing though?
Yeah, they also dropped a damn trailer as well too right after announcing that. So it's like,
did you see everything that's involved in the timing?
talk to me about it.
So like GTA is coming out, and then I think it's Champions League finals coming out not too long after, and then the World Cup 2026 in the GTA for us, but in North America because the North American World Cup. So like that's kind of crazy. They already planned that. You think they postponed it? No,
I don't know.
they knew what it was.
I feel like there's a lot of bugs when it comes to a game this massive. I feel like there's a lot of bugs they're trying to work out, and they're really trying to plan. It's hard to plan something like this. It's very, very hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's been such a long time, and people are anxious.
Like a GTA 5.
People are anxious. People are anxious to get outside, and maybe they overspent on budget as well too, and they keep them building this game and making this game for a while. Like they're trying to make up more money.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Who knows?
So it's me looking at it as like a diehard fan of Grand Theft Auto. I am dying to wait to play this game. I can't. It's $200. I'm paying $200. But to see a new trailer come out as well to explain more what's going on, the characters, what's going on, see more of what's going on in the game. It's good to see. It's a good little highlight to now make me feel like, all right, something's really good to come out of this game.
It's just to make y'all shut up.
That's all part of marketing, fam. They already
Yeah,
knew when they were gonna drop it.
Yeah.
Of course, I
Remember,
had it planned out.
they all knew when they were gonna drop it.
It's just disappointing to see that it's not coming out for another year, and maybe plus.
No,
we don't
but
know.
but they knew that. Cause remember, GTA 5 came out when, fam? Nigga, GTA 5 came out
2013.
Nigga, I was in high school still.
Yeah, me too.
I've been out of high school for this year's gonna be 12 years.
I know timeline. I'm just looking at this.
That's what I'm saying. Like they already knew that, and they knew no matter what, whenever they drop it, man's like anybody's buying that, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Does not matter.
I think
So
to a
they
certain
gave you
extent,
like an extra teaser to make your fucking mouth wild and shit, and for you to get a little vex, fam.
Yeah, legit.
I hear it.
That's what they did.
I just can't wait to see it and just let's go on with it. It's crazy.
I know.
crazy.
I'm ready to play GTA again because FIFA is the worst game out of play.
Oh,
I'm just trying to play another game at this point. You know what I'm saying?
I just want a reason to buy a PS5.
Well, I've been having a P5, right? I just need another game to play.
I see the P5 Pro dropped, so I was like, yo.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot more though. Right?
$900. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. That's if you want like it moving quick and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, another interesting news. We got Diddy. He's talking about PlayStation now. No. We gotta stay up. This is gonna be a great pod. We can't talk about PlayStation Pro. Yo, my controller. Yo, no.
Nigga, we didn't even get into that. All I said was, yo.
Let DV go on. What is up?
In other interesting news, the Diddy case is officially happening right now, and I felt like that was a great topic just to talk about because what's happening in that case right now is insane. And if I was Diddy's kid, I would be fucking embarrassed right now. That's all I wanted to say. That's it. I wanted to say it because it's crazy. Have you guys been keeping up with what's happening? No?
I fell off of that.
So what's happening right now, since the case the trial just started. Cassie's there giving up. Cassie's there singing. She's saying everything.
Oh, I saw something today.
There's one thing to have your thing going out and telling other like her friends and stuff about just you.
What are you doing? Yeah.
It's another thing for her to do it and in front of you and a judge.
Cooked.
Bro, I read all this shit. I'm like, yo, did he just stay in jail?
You saw what I saw, right?
Did he just stay in jail?
That'll be the best thing for you. Don't even try to come outside.
Nasty, man. The biggest highlight, and at the time of recording this, we're only 2 or 3 days into this trial. Only. And I'm hearing too much about Diddy that I did not need to know.
Yeah, it's crazy, fam.
Why? And they recently released a full video of the hotel incident.
Oh,
Watched it all 16 minutes. It was dope. Wasted time at work. It was great. Okay. And bro, the man really was stepping out with the shower or with the
robe.
Not even the robe, the towel.
It was towel.
And he's just somehow,
He's professional with that
The
towel.
Boondocks is the greatest show on the planet.
So let me just first
That's all
off by
I'm
saying, yo, any type of abuse within a relationship is wrong. Physical, verbal, like when you are overdoing it, you're overdoing it, and
Mental,
odds are
Sure.
the party that's doing it probably doesn't know, but they know at the same time.
Yeah.
Like this is their personality, but they know at the same time, so it's wrong. I'm gonna start by saying that. Okay. Somehow, this towel ended up staying on this nigga's waist
That shit
for 16 hours. 16 minutes. But by this point, it might be 60. Yo,
Yeah,
I don't know how he was pulling her by her hair, whipping her shit. I'm just like, yo,
It's
that shit goes. Yo,
Tell
what did you do?
he had that tight upon him, brother.
Bro.
He did the double tuck.
Yo,
Yeah.
The devil's kind of crazy still. Like, yo, the man's possessed, fam, probably when he was doing that crazy ass shit, fam.
And then the other crazy news is that Cassie was just revealing of just how some of the freak offs will go off.
That's the thing I saw. Today I saw it. With
Okay.
the nut.
Good. I got this one. I saw you got that. With the nut? I saw me got that. So Cassie was explaining how the freak offs happen and what happens after. So anyways, Diddy is hiring male escorts. That's already alarming. It's okay. King Combs, don't watch this part. Stupid ass nigga. Right. So anyways, so she was explaining that the male escorts would finish on her wherever, in her mouth, whatever. Diddy would watch that and be like, okay. Yo, that's looking nice. Oh no, sorry, not Toronto man. Yo, shawty, that's looking nice. Yeah, that's looking nice. Man brought the thing to another room and said, yo, that nut, yo, rub it on my body. Yo, rub it on my body. So Cassie explained that she took the escort's nut and rubbed it on Diddy's chest.
I don't even think we can put this on YouTube.
Yeah. Nah, real shit. Nah.
Craziness.
Nah,
and again, this is only 2 to 3 days into this. No other names have been said but Cassie, Sean, Diddy Combs.
This is gonna be a long case.
And then
This is gonna be probably the longest.
and then the escort. And there's just so many pauses on this because I'm so used to saying escort and thinking about things. This nigga is saying escort and thinking about niggas.
No. And then
No, we have time. So we got time. So we gotta go. We gotta keep going. So that was just a Diddy update. I just wanted to talk about that.
I don't
All right,
know why.
you guys are talking about PlayStation.
niggas,
You
man.
guys are talking about PlayStation.
Let's talk about niggas. Sports, fam.
Yeah,
I'm
you talking
talking
about
about
nuts.
EA Sports is
Yeah,
in the
he's talking
game.
about- he's talking
And
about
this
nut.
nigga's out here
I'm
talking about
nut on a nut
semen
next
and
to-
shit.
Yeah,
No,
like-
that
Did
content
you update?
itself is hilarious.
That's something.
That shit is hilarious.
You know, there's like some things that you just didn't need to know.
Yeah, bro, I'm
Facts.
telling you, I went on IG
That's one
today.
thing I did not
fam, I
need to-
went on IG
I'm so
today,
thankful I didn't go
and
on
I
IG.
seen that it said that when you click the fucking, when you don't want to watch the video, you can
Yeah.
read the caption or whatever.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's what I was reading.
I don't. I would. I'm.
I was reading that. I was keeping up to date with that shit.
I'm sorry.
Crazy news.
I can't.
Both headlines from Tory and Diddy happening within the
Sorry.
same time is just
That's
insane.
the thing,
So,
though. That's the thing, though. Every time shit like this comes out, something crazy is usually happening, guys.
Oh, they're trying
And
to cover
not
up the Tory
Not
shit.
on so. No.
They're trying to cover up
That's
the Tory shit
something else
with
too.
Diddy stuff.
No, that's something else too. It's
Something
always
bigger.
a bigger
There's a
thing.
bigger- there's a bigger
It's
thing to
always a major
They're
thing.
trying to get people on top of all these two
Yeah.
stories and then blindside them. with
Yeah,
some
like
other
they'll tell
bullshit.
you about how like they found a whole bunch of kids somewhere, this and that. Like that's usually the type of times they bring these type of
Yeah.
stories out. Yeah.
Wow.
Also, just to go back to the Tory thing, because I did watch that full press conference as well earlier today, and I just thought that no, not the Diddy one, the Tory situation.
Oh shit, my bad.
No more. No more.
My mind's already done there.
no more.
I'm finished.
Gives her a press conference, just like, oh god, press conference for this nasty shit. instead of Gatorade, they have baby oil.
Like I thought Tatum tore his Achilles, bro. I thought they were gonna talk about that.
Bro, so during the press conference for Tory and his respective people that represent him, they pretty much also like just gave up the tea on just how like there's just so much inconveniences and just question marks with this case. And one of the things that they mentioned was that the person that talked to Kelsey was from the record label. Kelsey does not make music. So we're just gonna leave that there. And I also want to say, because I think about this so much. This is one of those random things I think about because we went to the Rory Mal show
Yes, we did.
and they bombed with that joke.
That's true.
So it's just funny that they tried making a joke. They're from New York, but they saw what was happening and everybody had their different point of views at the time.
Yes.
Okay,
Everyone did.
and especially right after, like people
It was
just
quick.
yeah, people were just making
Big assumptions.
assumptions, picking sides, and all that stuff. So they come out here in Toronto. Stupid time to make this joke, but they mentioned something with Tory, and nobody in the crowd was feeling it. And then Rory's just like, "Yo, like this guy did that shit," and now here we are. So it's just interesting to see, and it's just interesting to see this play out. And you know what? You expect the justice system to do what is needed to do, but the justice system fucks up way more times than people think.
It does.
So
More
this is one
often
of
than not.
yeah.
does.
So this is one of those where again, we're here just to update you guys on what's happening, but we're watching this shit and we have ears to different ends of different just people in general, and we're hearing shit and we're like, this just not adding up.
It's not math. Is not mathing.
The math is not mathing whatsoever.
Plus
So
two is not equaling 4 right now.
So right now I'm just on the side of just prayers up for Tory, free Tory,
Yeah.
and just come back home, bro.
Safe.
Come back home, please.
Stay here, please.
So summer is approaching. Weather out here in Toronto is getting nicer.
Finally.
I just wanted to ask y'all, what's the vibes for this summer? What are you guys on? What type of time are you guys on this summer?
Personally, hopping back into my hobbies, going to more car shows, going to more car meets, just getting back to what I was in way back before all this bullshit was happening in my life. So just getting back to my roots.
I'm gonna
is what I
be
want to.
I'm gonna be on your ass to do these things.
Well, yeah. No, I've been to a couple already.
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah, no.
I want to make sure that you.
Yeah,
Locking on it.
I'm locking in more to like what I always used to love to do, and just staying true to myself is really what I stay on top of, and traveling. That's pretty much it.
Okay, fair.
For sure.
Give us what type of time you're on.
Same type of thing he said. Like for me, obviously not car shoots and all that stuff, but like for me, like hooping more, playing footy, and like
Sports
spending
bag.
a lot more time with my youth, fam. Like
Right.
and bringing him to see me do those things and do it together, like that's like for me, like
Enjoying the vibes. Enjoying this.
I've been waiting for the summer, bro, like you know, so I could bring my guy outside and actually do stuff with him. Right?
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like that's what I'm going to do this summer, bro.
I like
And
that.
get that like a party thing, and you know, like
Of course.
I'm gonna just be mobbing, yo. I'm still on my Zempic shit, right? But at the same time, I love the fact that I'm not going outside to clubs like every other weekend or shit like that. And it's been just rewarding for me to have these specific reasons, whether it be birthdays or we're going to Montreal or whatever. It's just something to look forward to for going out. So
Exactly.
I'm loving that. One thing I will admit, though, I do have some FOMO. I have a little bit of fear of missing out just because I am actually on the table. I am the concert man on this table.
Yeah.
I love
I've never
to-
been to a concert, so yeah.
I love to go to concerts. I love the atmosphere, the vibes, especially if it's an R&B thing and like you're with gal, like you're locked in.
Is that against what you said you set for the year, like concerts and that kind of stuff? Or this is like something that you're not?
You know what? To stay grounded, I have to add that to the list.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I remember you said bars, clubs,
Yeah. Random
stay
fets.
away from.
and fets. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the
random
three
fets to
things
stay
that
away
DV
from.
said like he's just staying away from. But
I'm adding concerts. I'm adding concerts to there just because I have to be so strict with myself and my spending because I plan on doing 2 different carnivals this year. Let me just tell people, just doing even one is insane. I saw a post of someone asking, like, how do people do carnivals in Grenada, Trinidad, or St. Kitts, wherever, like
Credit card.
outside of their own respected city or country? And the only way to do it is if you're disciplined. You have to be able to say no to a lot of the shit that you love to do, but you have to just be strict with it. So I love going to concerts. I love going to my cheap, like even when I go to R&B concerts, I don't be spending more than $50 per ticket.
Yeah.
But it's because it's a lower tier artist and they're
Yeah.
underground. So it's just like, yo, you catch a vibe and there's about 100 people there.
people, to like touch on what you're saying, people don't know how to live under their means. People will look at something they want but still live the same way, and then when it comes to like paying for it, then boom, it gets taken out. But people don't know how to be like, okay, let me not buy food today. Let me not spend money today. Let me not do certain things so that I have that extra.
Yeah.
I can do those things.
Yeah.
And even
You
like,
know, because people are bad at planning. I've realized people are spontaneous, last minute people.
Yeah.
You're planning for the end of summer and the end of the year.
Yeah.
No one's thinking that far down the line. We look at it. So that's why you being on top of what you're doing right now, not spending the money and not doing those things, is putting money in your pocket for you to be able
For sure.
to do Grenada and then the next carnival.
But-
So
and like
That's a-
even for the
No, go ahead, go
even
ahead.
for the carnival thing, like like if we talk about Grenada and stuff like that, like,
$1,000 by itself.
Nah, I was about to say something fire just now. Go.
no, it's not even. I don't even know if you know what I'm gonna say. Like, bro, you have like the flight is all you have to worry about if you're from the island, right? If you're not from the island, okay, yeah, you whatever. You have to go and find a spot. But up here, you have to pay crazy money to take part in the mass, eh? Down there, as DV, like I went to Grenada my whole life, right? So
course.
pretty much like I've never paid for Carnival once. The only thing is my mom getting the flight to go there.
Of course.
So unless you want to take part in like the pretty mass, you're not paying for shit other than your flight and where you're staying. If you want to take part in kind of
Yeah.
in the Caribbean,
It's true.
Yeah.
in Grenada specifically, I could
different.
talk about.
It's different. They
Yeah.
tax you on everything here. Caribbean is everything tax this, tax that, tax this. When you go
Yeah.
back home, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, and also for the people who don't have a place to stay, to wherever you're going, because Grenada brings out a lot of people, like
lot
not
of
just
tourists,
Grenadians, just
man.
people
a
in
lot
general.
of people, states wise,
tourists.
So
Canada.
that's why I was highlighting, like, yo, sometimes you have to just be mean to yourself, and you're gonna have FOMO. Like the FOMO I have right now is, yo, I can't go to this Chris Brown concert. It's Chris Brown, Summer Walker, Bryson.
Jeez.
Them three is gonna bring them out. them three.
Yeah.
But I wish I could go to it. But again, this is one of those events that is happening in August, closer to the end of August. I can't go realistically, but it would be dope to go. But then another part of just being strict with myself is realizing, yo, I'm going to have the time of my... I could go out every night out here, maybe fuck once a month, just from pulling. That all that shit is just materialistic, just in the moment type shit.
That's a one night flex for you to be able to spend that kind of money throughout a whole entire month.
Me plotting for Grenada is just something completely different, and also I'm gonna have way more fun down there than I could even attempt to have out here.
Imagine.
Yeah,
The amount of fun when you have when you go in Carnival in Grenada, like not even to big up my country, but like
that's
you
just
can't
what
even
it is.
imagine it.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
So it's like
you don't even have to crush no things. Like you're there
No,
just
you don't have to.
having fun.
Just the environment and the vibes you're catching is like, whoa.
At a certain
and then
point,
the amount of
you're
money
not
you
even
spend-
looking to crush into
No,
things.
because you're just having
just
fun.
trying to wind up yourself.
You're
Just
just
can't feel
winding up
yourself.
and just
Yeah.
joking up and then
yeah.
whoa, and then you're in sauce. Let's go touch the KFC. You're having a great time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're having a great time.
Touch the KFC after it's
Yeah.
You're having a great time.
Or some fucking
You come up back
corn soup
inside
or
by your
something.
auntie and them.
Yeah, cool.
Hey,
man.
Mikey, how was it? Take?
It's great, man.
You see me eyes and think, what? I have to go
Yeah.
and lie down here. And
And then next morning we're
next
waking up at
morning
a
we
5.
there
else.
again.
You're jumping up at a 5.
And you're there again. Like
Yeah.
nothing
There's
happened. I'm
and
telling you.
that's why
bro.
it's like it's so hard for me to like talk to other people who have never experienced those kind of things, like just going back home and experiencing carnival. I've experienced carnival in Trinidad, but I was young and I was in like 12, 13 years old. But like
different
just
now.
seeing the vibes, seeing everything that's going on, I'm like, this is lit.
Yeah.
This is lit. Just now experiencing it as an adult, oh, it's gonna be even crazier.
No, I'm
So,
telling you, like as an adult, it's crazier because like for me, I used to go in Grenada every year, literally every year. For instance, I think the first time I went to Grenada, my mom said I was 15 months. So like a year and 3 months, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Every year we go to Grenada, literally every year, right?
it's good.
And then the first time where like I went to Juve, not with my mom,
But on your ones.
with my cousins and thing, was when I graduated. So I turned 18. So that's 2013.
Hey yo.
When I tell you the experience from there
Different.
and from there, because like
different,
I had a great time doing that though. But don't get it twisted.
different.
If you even go with your mom now to Carnival and you did jumping up and just singing, you're having a great
Literally what
time.
happened, yeah.
You're having a fantastic time.
Yeah.
But then going by yourself, I guess quote unquote, and then getting on is just
Legendary.
different,
legendary.
fam.
So that's just my point of view now, where it's like all these things are cool. Like I saw people. There's an artist named Rema, and Rema is an African artist. I'm pretty sure he's Nigerian, but Afrobeats type of artist. And even watching his show, it looks super lit. Only beautiful black women in there, so it was a vibe. You know, it's smelling nice in there. And I'm like, bro, if I had knew, but at the same time, it's like, no. Just because he brings them out doesn't mean.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Something to follow it on.
yeah. So it's just future plans for another year, another multiverse, whatever. But this was just one of those things where I had to be just on my grind. Even seeing the Kendrick and SZA show about to pop off out here very, very, very soon. That's just gonna be lit.
Yeah.
The quote unquote time for that show is gonna be around 3 hours.
Wow.
SZA is gonna do 30. They're gonna rotate between 30 minutes of just sets, so it's gonna be great. And also for you crash out mans that think that you guys are gonna do anything to Kendrick, they have no. Because I heard about the show in New York. Kendrick and his people and his security and his security and his security for the security who hires more security. They are trained to shoot to kill. Crash outs, don't even attempt it. I remember once when in the midst of the rap beef, or no, this is when Top 5 just came out. I went on Twitter just to see who was just talking about. So I went in the search and I see this guy just talking to himself, just tweeting like himself, just like, yo, top 5. If I ever met top 5 and we were to have a 1-2, I'm killing Kendrick. Said he literally tweeted it, and then I'm reading through his tweets. He's just like, bro, I don't know why I have so much anger. I'm just like, you know what? This is not a profile for me,
bro.
So crash outs, don't even, please. It's not
One
worth
thing
it.
I'm gonna say, one thing I'm gonna say though, nah. Forget even that. One thing I'm gonna say with like,
You think it's gonna die?
yeah, like, come on.
Not even that. Not even that you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Why do
Say
you
your
take?
thing.
Why do you take another man's life who doesn't even know who you are so
Like,
seriously?
No. That's another issue that I don't even want to get involved into because
I don't know why I have all this anger.
Nah.
Why do you have so much anger towards someone who doesn't even know you and vice versa? Stop the shit.
This is why.
You're shaky.
I'm telling
full
you.
shaky. Sit
So
the
I'm gonna
fuck away
say
from
one
that
thing
person.
though. I'm gonna say one thing though.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
Based on like talk about like having fun and all kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
The best things to have fun at and like that you should do are the things that like you'll never forget.
Yes.
Yes, we
Don't-
spoke about that.
But
Yes.
don't but
Yes.
not that you'll never forget. Don't go to the things that you think people will never forget that you went to. So you see like, oh, I went to this Kendrick thing. People be like, oh, Gibbs went to that. That's no. The things that you'll never forget.
Those barbecues.
Yo,
those
the barbecues. Yo,
1-2s.
even going and check your brethren, like
Yeah.
go random ass shit. Like
Yeah.
I said, going Grenada Carnival, you'll never forget. Like those are the things that you're gonna really appreciate at the end of your life. Fam.
Make the $1-2 you do spend worth it,
bro.
Is
I'm
it
telling
worth?
you.
Is it worth paying $1,000 to do a meet and greet with Mr. Chris Brown? Maybe for you.
So no,
for
no,
certain
but
people, it
it's
doesn't make
just
sense.
no, but it's
that
just for they
barbecue-
could say it.
For example, like I'll give you an example after that is like that Montreal trip I just did with the man them is like
You're
I'll
gonna
remember
talk about that
I'll-
forever.
Exactly. We're gonna be
Talk about
joking
that
about that, talking
forever.
about forever. So it's
Yeah.
like money for value. You got to think about it logically.
No, because a lot
whatever
of
makes
people
sense for
like
you.
to do things to say they went there, so they could tell other people they went there.
Great.
So now other people could say, "Oh, I know someone." No.
I don't want that.
No.
I want it to be
We're
memorable
here
for
to
me.
actually enjoy ourselves.
I hear that, Gibbs.
Right?
I love that.
That's what I mean.
I love that.
A lot
Yeah.
of this should be for social media. Should be crazy.
Yeah.
Should be crazy.
Shit's fucked up nowadays. Shit's fucked up. So
So yeah, those are the 2 shows I wanted to talk about. Speaking of shows, let's talk about actual TV shows.
ooh.
Gibbs is finally watching Paradise. About time.
I'm
Where
only
you
on
at?
episode 2 though.
Okay, so yeah, so
We'll
Gibbs
wait
is
for
watching
it,
it.
yeah.
We'll come back on the next
I fell
part.
asleep last night. I was a little wavy.
Like-
My bad, guys.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. But I finished you.
Let's talk about the show that we all watch.
Damn it.
You.
I didn't finish it. I have like 1 or 2 more, 1.5 EPs left. to
Oh, we
watch.
can't even spoil it then.
Nah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
you
You're
can't.
laughing at me.
I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't finish it. God, it's been a busy since I've been back from Montreal. I've been busy.
Yeah, you like the end. We could talk about it without talking about it.
No. Well,
Don't talk about yeah. Don't
No.
piss me off.
but it's like it's what should have happened if we're talking about real life. For the
You can take a
show-
lap. You can take a lap.
Yeah, go. Okay. Take the lap, fam.
Yeah. I mean,
For the show
okay.
and for how I move with my dog,
Okay.
terrible.
Oh, you think he's one of your dogs?
Yeah, he's my dog. So. He's still my dog. Yeah, he's still my dog.
If there was a full on just window here and your dog, right? This is your dog, is watching someone in that window, but he's not just watching them.
But
Get it one off.
no. Okay, yeah, no, not that. But when I'm talking about like my dog is like the shit that he had to do for certain shit, and then like the people that said whatever, he was right when he talked about like I did this shit for you, and now you turned no, but you turned on me. They asked him to do
Joe,
it. Some
Joe
of them.
is the biggest narcissist I've ever met
I'm telling
in a
you.
TV
Yeah, but
show
listen,
ever.
no, but listen,
No,
listen.
no. Enough, because I've watched the show and I already know what
Yeah.
time he's on. Bro, anytime he said this is for you, it's never for them. It's for himself. And it's a moment in time, and he gets over it within months. Bro, this man is the worst person. He's up there with one of the worst people
You could
ever.
say that he doesn't do it for himself, but then like he does it to benefit the people that he's with.
God, Gibbs.
No, but he does.
Yeah, and
we
they all end up
watched
dead.
it.
And they all end up dead.
We watched it.
Yeah, we watched it. Yeah, we're watching it.
They do end up dead.
Yeah, but the problem I say with him is he's too stupid. No.
So we come to the same conclusion.
No, that's what I said. That's what I said. You didn't let me finish. He's way too stupid, and he believes every little thing he hears. Any type of emotion that someone gives him, he's full-fledged. It's like he's nosediving, fam.
Yeah.
The man's cooked.
Constantly knows.
Yeah, like he has a mental issue, right? He's fucked.
Yeah.
He's fucked. Like, I'm not gonna say he's not fucked. He's a narcissist. He's fucked. But everyone that he rapped with is also fucked.
Yes, he's low key trying to teeth my bag of, yo, this thing is going through something traumatic. Yo, let me holler at her. But big dog, you promising them XYZ, and you turn into something else.
But the last season, the thing, like his wife or whatever, that wasn't
Katie?
that. Yeah, she was already involved in all her shit.
Yeah. I didn't like how she tried to act like, yo, I didn't know. It's like, no, you knew.
That's what
you
I'm
knew.
saying.
Like you knew without knowing.
I'm not going based on everything he's done. He's fucked.
Oh no! Now that this shit is done, I could base off the whole thing, and I'm just like, bro.
Love, he should have murked. He had to.
He had to murk in love.
What? Are you crazy?
I didn't say anything. I'm listening to what you're saying.
Because you said he's a narcissist and he's thinking. No,
Yes.
nigga, he had to murk that bitch. The first bitch he fucked or that he murked. What are you doing?
Beck.
Yeah.
Beck.
You didn't have to do that. The second season, I don't remember who he murked, but he didn't have to do it again.
He was in LA, and that's where he met Love, but he was dealing with the Spanish thing.
Caught up.
And he murked that one.
Caught up.
And I didn't like that at all.
No,
because I wanted him
awful.
to wife that.
Awful, right? That's what I'm saying.
That was some fun shit, too.
He's there murking things that, like, he shouldn't do it. And then he fought. Bro, when he walked into the stupid store and I seen the man's face. Yo, me and my girl, we watch it, right? And I cry of laughter every time. Because he'll be pissed, like, you know, like thing. And then she'll do one thing and he's like, but it's you. And I'm like, look at this clown. Look at this clown. Bro, I was there watching it.
DV didn't even want to watch last season.
But
DV was
I would tell you something though.
Shit. I knew he was
in the end.
Oh no,
No, I'm not gonna say. In the end, when he fully went to do what he was doing,
Okay.
you know when he
Okay.
No.
I rated it.
For getting at that thing, for trying to.
You have to accept what you are, nigga.
It's just really late. It's just really late in that process.
No, because
really
because he's such an idiot and fuck, you gotta watch it.
Listen, I am happy with what happened to Joe.
No, you know what I wanted?
And I wanted worse for him.
I wanted him to. No, I wanted. Oh fuck, we can't be saying.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm happy with what happened to him, but I wanted worse.
You want? Yeah.
I hate him.
Yeah, he doesn't like
Fam,
him.
he is one of those characters where it's just like, bro, first season was so fire. Second season was good.
I don't hate him.
I only hate Joe just because I've watched this version of dramatic rom-com kind of thing where it's like there's thriller. I've seen this before.
That's like me hating.
So-
Have you guys watched Barry?
No.
Go watch Barry. Go watch Barry. I think it's on Crave, or it used to be on Crave. Go watch Barry.
Brief summary of what is it about?
He is a hitman,
Okay.
and then he's supposed to go and do something, and then he gets involved in a whole different life.
Okay.
And like, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay, fair.
I think it's on Crave.
It's like Crave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barry, if you go watch Barry, because like to me, he's like Barry, but Barry's a joker. Like, you know, like he's not cooked. Barry doesn't even like doing this shit.
He just does it because it's
Joe
the right thing.
likes doing it. That's where I'm like, bro, what
he gets H off of doing this kind of shit.
nigga? Where did you end off?
I'm on like halfway through the second last.
Explain what was the last thing
Yeah,
you saw.
because I need to.
So what I remember, I need to run it back, but where I'm at, because it's been a minute, is where he kidnaps the wrong sis, convinces. Hold on, wait, let me explain. Convinces the one sis to kill the other sis,
one, yeah.
and then gets into that bag. She finally convinces herself that she could be that big sis. And then rolls into that bag, lives that life for a little bit, and realizes like she can't do this shit. And then that's my memory.
And that's the one thing that like I'm like thing with Joe. It's like, yo, low key, everyone that you're saying is so bad is awful.
Sister is crazy.
Well, they're twins.
And then the whole because she's supposed to be fucking that guy, but then it's the wrong.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So everything the man stumbled upon is like
bullshit.
It's bullshit, and it's like they're doing.
The ting finds out like, yo, this guy's kind of fucked up. Let me research him.
But
the black guy gets involved.
But hold on. But everything
He's
that
gay too.
those bitches are doing is wrong.
Yeah, they're playing corporate games.
Yeah.
But him going to say, "Let me kill them so you could be safe."
Take care of the youth.
It's crazy.
I'm done.
Yo, I have a way to resolve all of this.
It's
I have a way to resolve all of this.
I gotta finish it tonight.
It's crazy.
Good last season.
Yeah,
Good
no.
last season.
I gotta finish tonight.
It actually ended, and like in the ending, you know, when he like, you know,
I'm listening.
it's right still. It's actually right. What was said in the end of the thing is actually right.
You gotta tell
I
me
watched it last night.
You gotta tell me
still.
what was being said that you're hooked on, because I want to hear what
can't
that is.
say
No,
it.
like later.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our you review. Anything else? Any other TV shows that you guys are watching that you guys want to talk about? I know me and Gibbs had to talk about Invincible one time. Just
We didn't talk about it?
no. Last time I tried to talk about it, but you weren't on that episode and we didn't drop it. So
Oh fuck.
Invincible.
Whoa. I don't even remember the end, but like that shit was crazy.
Probably one of their best seasons, up there, top 2
That shit was
easily.
fucking nuts.
Crazy fight scene. Eve, one of the best superheroes, written just superheroes I've just witnessed.
And like I don't know how
She saved that boy.
Yeah, she saved him, but I don't know how like she still be getting beat up sometimes.
That's
You know
part
the
of that's
ones?
part of the
I know
superhero
it's
shit.
part
Yeah,
of it,
yeah.
right?
And I never want to see one person be too OP, because then I'm gonna be like, yo,
No,
you're
not
giving
OP, but
giving
like
me
get
Superman
beat
vibes.
up, but like to the point where like mans have to save her. You know what I mean?
It's happened.
I
It's
know,
happened.
I know.
Eve is one of those characters where it's
She
like,
is.
yo,
She's not the.
she's
not
written
the-
great.
But she's not the main character, so
but-
she can't be
but-
the one that doesn't get fucked.
But there's so many people that that have watched the Eve spinoff. There's a spinoff, right?
No, I watched that. Yeah.
And that shit was dope. And like, I fuck with her.
You liked it
Oh.
that much? I thought it was alright still.
Fam, the way that they have just written her and her whole story with her parents and all this stuff, great. The ending of Invincible that last season, amazing.
You watched it?
Mark, what do you expect from Cecil? Of course, he's gonna say, "Yo, I burned the body, but keep it to do testing." Just so stupid, but
The government, fam.
the government, yeah, this is straight
idiot.
government for you. And again, I love when shows are just written amazingly, because at the beginning of the season, Mark was just like, "Yo, Cecil, I'm not fucking with you no more. You're on some bullshit, whatever." And now it's like, yo,
It's all the same. Like every show, even though we just talked about you, you're too naive. You're like a child.
Child's written.
It's the same
Love-
thing.
it's just how
Even
it's
you,
written.
like,
It's like-
bro, you're there. You know this is not right. You know that they're gonna turn on you, but you're trying to look at the better side of them, and try and refrain from the
sometimes-
side
sometimes
that's
that's
gonna
real life,
fuck
though.
you over.
Sometimes that's real life.
And that's everything.
It's real life.
Every single show that we watch. Well, I, can't say
I wish you
everything.
worded
makes
that.
you-
I
it
wish you
makes-
worded that differently.
What do you mean?
It makes
Because
you-
it's not always them. That's the issue. It's Joe being the issue, and Joe saying, "Yo,"
Yeah.
It's Joe saying, "Yo, I could fix you." No, Joe, you need to be fixed.
Yeah.
you look again. I know this bag,
Yeah.
dog. You are
Yeah,
looking
but
at
you're
them.
thinking of it like you trying to go and fuck things. You're not thinking of it like, yo, this bitch is here fucking off
Nah.
drugs, about to kill her youth because she's about to crash into a whip, and then the man has to think this and that. Like that's not even what I'm trying to get into. What I'm saying
Pause.
is,
go.
for what I see for that guy and like what they try to portray in the show, even like you know how it's like all supposed to be a book, right?
Okay.
he's trying to look at the better of people and try to protect them, right?
Yes.
Protect, quote unquote, right?
He wants to be a
but
provider as well.
yeah, but
Protect, provider
but
kind
he
of thing.
is looking at the best in them, and that's, you can't say he's not. And that's the same thing that you just talked about Invincible. He thinks that he's gonna look at the better of the universe. But he's not. He's going to look at what's best for himself. In you, those people are not looking for what the best of themselves is by the time Joe gets to them.
No, they're already gone through.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But when I talk about like they're trying to look at, or he's trying to look at the best in them, that's the point that it's
Okay, got you.
relatable.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Not about what the fuck is, fam, murking anybody is, it doesn't even matter why you did it, right?
No, it doesn't. It makes sense.
But
makes sense.
Paradise, you both told me to watch it. I'm starting it. The only reason why I haven't even watched these shows is because of June, because he always wakes up,
Hey,
and I don't want him to watch this shit.
Hopefully, by the time we come back,
Every time I watch
finish
you,
watching it.
he was upstairs with grandma, and then we try to get a quick 2 eps off. You know the ones?
Yeah, I know the ones.
Yeah.
That's good. Though.
It's all good.
That's good. That's good.
All right. That's it for this episode.
Lee.
I just wanted to say salute for y'all for just being patient with us. We've just been living life, yo.
We working. Man.
One thing that's going to happen this summer, there's going to be way more vlogs than episodes dropping throughout the summer. So please go on DKM Network. And shout out to just for you guys for paying attention, keeping up with the topics and all that.
Yeah.
That is all that I got for this episode. I don't know if you guys want to say anything, if you guys got anything for them.
No, sir.
Nope.
All right. So that's it for this episode. We gone, yo.
Take care. Yeah.